Yo, what's going on, people, man? What's going on? We're gonna get the verdict right now, man. Let's get the verdict. Yo, Wilder put up a great fight, though, man. Here we go. Wow, what a fight! Yeah, Fire Fury's good, man. It's really good.
The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that guy is good, boy. Shit. Wilder's deep. Like if Wilder had a bit more versatility, but boy, Fury's gone, boy. Right. Ain't no excuses now, man. No egg weight. No, nothing in there, bro. Gloves flapping. All that's done. Water, trainer, all that's done. No excuses, man. No excuses. You know what I mean? It's done, bro. The trilogy's over, bro. And Fury goes on, yeah. Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Usyk, Joshua. Crazy. You have to be more versatile, man. Yo, that was a... Yo. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what he says. That was an epic fight. Epic. Wilder shouldn't have caught the ring like that, but I can understand though. You don't want to hit. Fury gonna start singing. That was amazing, boy. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man.
Well, like the great John Wayne said, I'm made of pig iron and steel, baby.
Yeah, dear. What that shit was crazy, man. That's one of the most. Wilder's crazy. Wilder put up an epic fight though. Fury gonna start singing. Hey, this guy's versatile though. He deserves to be the Gypsy Kings are badass, bro.
I was hurt. Wilder's a strong puncher, and he's a tough man. I was hitting with some big shots.
Taking him.
It rose me to my feet tonight. Give him the glory.
Yeah, you see.
Is there a level of respect now after sharing the ring for a total of 33 rounds?
Wow, what more crazy?
It was worthy of any trilogy in the history of the sport.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
I'm not going to make any excuses. Wilder's the top fighter. He gave me a real run for my money tonight.
He did, bro.
I always said I'm the best in the world and he's the second best. You know, he's got no love for me, Deontay Wilder, because you know why? Because I beat him 3 times. And it's like, I'm a sportsman. I went over to him to show some love and respect, and he didn't want to give it back. So that's his problem. I'll pray for him, so God will soften his heart. But you know what? I want to thank everybody in this building tonight who came to show love for
yeah, that was good.
To every man, woman, and child in the building tonight.
100%, man.
October 9th, 2021 will go down in history as a great fight, I hope.
Anyway. Yes. Epic.
What is next with the Gypsy King? You are the WBC champion.
Man, that was amazing, bro.
WBC champ, Ring Magazine champion, and lineal champion.
You
know what? I've got to say thank you to my trainer, Sugar Hill, because if it wasn't for Sugar and America's own, Detroit's own, I wouldn't have got through that fight tonight.
Yeah, it's true. He gave you some good advice. Get your jab working. And
shoot that right hand down the middle.
Yeah.
He said, only the big dogs pull it out late on in fights.
Yeah.
And I said, yes. I got you. And I want to pull it out of the bag. So
100%.
Shout out to me, Dad.
YG.
All watching. I know you've got your heart in your mouth tonight, but don't ever doubt me when the chicks are down.
YG gonna come over to the globe? Look at Travel of the Year.
Thank you too.
Yeah, Fury. Oh, you can't take it away from Fury. That was amazing. Wilder's a sore loser, man. Yeah, PMC, the link's coming. The link's coming. There you go. The link. There you go. The link. There's the link, guys. There's the link, guys. Everyone's welcome to jump in. Wilder got dirty. Wilder got sorted out, bruv. Go on, he's gonna start singing again, innit? Yeah, I told you, bro. We're gonna start singing, bro. I told you. He can't help himself. Nah. I told you, he can't help himself. Where's Bob Byram? Yeah, I want to hear that singing. Yo, you guys jump in, man. I knew you were gonna start singing. This guy's bad though. Fury is he's a monster, bruv. You see that body work inside? I knew it already. I said, Wilder's doomed. That's one thing Malik, he never knew about. He never used to use it himself. He's a boxer. You know what I mean? Body punches and mauling. Nah, that's enough. You see that when he combined that, Wilder was gonna get sorted. I thought someone jumped in, you know. They might have jumped in, jumped out. Okay. I don't even know who this is, but let me just add him in anyway. Carlos, what's going on, bro?
What's good, man? I gotta say, bro, that's the best fight of the year, hands down.
Yeah,
This is the best fight of the three.
100%. 100%. Talk your
And
piece. Go ahead, talk. Go ahead.
so anyway, I saw Deontay Wilder knock down Tyson Fury twice in round 4. Tyson Fury still got up.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury knocked down Deontay Wilder in round 3, in round 9, and finally finishing him off in round 11.
Yeah.
These two did not quit, bro. Like, that was the best fight I saw since Ali and Frazier.
You probably weren't alive when that was going on, but you know, it was a great fight. It was a great fight. It was amazing. It was amazing, man. It's just everyone could chime in. Everyone can chime in and say how they feel. Because I ain't got nothing to say. I picked Wilder, and you know, that's where it is. The link's there to PMC. Everyone talk their piece.
Hey,
go ahead.
EJ, what a fight, man.
Yeah,
that fight, unreal. Both, like, Wilder, props to him because he showed heart. Like, I was worried when he got hurt in the first round. I was like, he's gonna get out of there, but he showed heart. Fury, he showed more heart. He's the number 1 in the division now. There's no argument to be.
No. He's bro. That guy's versatile. His versatility is
mad.
His versatility.
It's dumb.
Bro,
the versatility is dumb.
Yeah. And he took that shot of Wilder. That shot he landed from Wilder, that was like a car crash. I mean, bro, he threw his neck jogged. The whole of his neck jogged. I thought he was done. Yeah, I thought it was here he is. Fury's a
it's
monster.
safe to say that Wilder is done, and Tyson Fury needs to move on to new challengers.
Yeah, of course.
Look at YG's coming into glow. Come on, YG, get it off your chest.
Nah, man, that was a good fight. Wilder, remember what I was telling myself? Wilder gonna come out, throw the jab to the body, and he.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Yo, that was good work, man. I mean,
that was good. Yeah, go ahead. You guys are so. You guys. Let me see what Lennox Lewis and Thingy has to say. 1 minute.
We talked a lot about Ali, Frazier, Bo Holyfield, Lennox Lewis. This is going to go down in history as one of the greatest heavyweight fights ever.
It has to. It has to.
Wicked,
I'm telling you, you've never seen so.
Absolutely.
Especially in a heavyweight championship fight besides mine. But
I'm excited.
You was in Vitelli.
I was excited. It was back and forth.
Bad,
you never really know who was gonna win. Like you said, you don't know till you know. Now we know. We know now.
Yeah, 3 knockdowns on one side, 2 on the other, Andre. And anytime it looked like, I think you said it, anytime it looked like Deontay was he's wobbling, he's about to go out, he'd answer with something dangerous.
You know, you asked me why wasn't I jumping up and down. I'm taking this in because it's a modern day classic. Like I said, we can't even get top fighters in the game to fight in this day and age, much less
a fight.
Performance like this, and this was epic. There was bad blood, a lot of history, a lot of things happened, and I think they'll come around at a certain point when everybody settles down and heals. But these guys are going to be synonymous forever, and a lot of people want to be great in this sport, but they don't want to earn it. Sometimes to get that great tag or that all-time great tag, you got to walk through fire sometimes. You got to see what you really got on the inside, and if you can respond the right way to adversity. Both fighters did it. Fury just came out on top, but Deontay Wilder has nothing to hang his head about.
And let me tell you, both guys showed guts. Both guys got up from the floor. Both guys still, showed what they're made of. Even if Deontay was tired, but he showed guts and showed heart.
But I think it was even more than guts. It was a resilience. It was a stubbornness. It was an unwillingness to bend or give in to the other guy because A, they disliked each other that much, and B, they knew I want to be considered the baddest man on the planet. Tyson Fury earned it. Wilder got close, but the Fury pulled it out.
And just the way Deontay Wilder opened up that fight, I kept putting the emphasis on the first round, but Deontay Wilder, I thought, proved something in the first round, firing hard shots,
to the body,
moving him back.
Yeah,
saying, I'm here to win.
Absolutely.
Contract, I want to get paid. He's back here to win.
Let me tell you, he had 20 months to think about it. So we were expecting something like that.
He started fast, man.
If he didn't come out like that, I would say, what were you doing for 20 months? Because you got to be learning. What are you going to come differently?
Hey, Malik's a good coach. Malik's a good coach.
Now, of course, the next question is, and we could just let, Max, Kate, and Sean talk about this, but I don't know. Would you want to see it again? Yes, of course.
Nah.
Especially when you have Usyk and Joshua.
I want to talk. All right, you guys can talk now. I want to see that again. Yo, what do you guys think, man? People dropped off. PMC, unmute, man. You give us your take, PMC. PMC.
Yo, man.
Go ahead.
What's up, man? That was a great fight, bro. I was clowning and shit up in the bar, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this motherfucker's like, oh man, it was pretty much all Tyson Fury, man. It was like all Fury. And when he had them 2 knockdowns on like the fourth or the fifth, I was clowning like a motherfucker, bro. Yo,
bro.
It was a great fight, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So no excuses this time, man. It was just dude gassed out and got beat up. That's all.
Yeah, I didn't see them much rabbit. Fury was rabbit punching. Yeah, they were complaining about rabbit punches, but it
wasn't that much.
It was just mauling. He was mauling. Yeah, I think Wilder. I don't know the weight. I think the weight. I think Wilder putting on that weights helped him. I think him putting on that weights helped him to absorb punching, but it killed his arm power. It killed that weight around the air. Yeah, that's why his arms gassed up because of the weights, man.
Wilder should have had weight like that. Like this isn't the time. Like he can't carry the weight now. It's too much for him.
It was too much. It helped him absorb. It helped him absorb. It helped him absorb more punishment though. But I think the key to the fight was the interior work, the wrestling. When he was holding, listen, I'm telling you, that stuff gasses you. And the body work, it was sapping him, bro. Wilder was sapping. You know what I mean? And Wilder doesn't know. Like Malik don't know about that. When you're inside, you gotta work. They should. I think that was the key to the victory for Wilder getting drained, bro. Just like headlocking him and body punching Wilder down, and Wilder was a sack. Fury,
but
he didn't. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's all right, man. The dude gassed out, so it ain't like we ain't seen him. Like the thing is, the dude is a bigger dude, and over time, you know what I'm saying. All the other matches, he's able to set the pace. You get what I'm saying? He was able to set the pace in all the other matches because the other guys are smaller than him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So this time, you got a big guy that's able to set the pace. And Fury, he just kept coming forward, and Wilder just couldn't take a breather. So whatever the case may be, whether it was heavy or skinny, maybe it's a stamina issue now. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, it was a great fight in my opinion. And then in the future, I want to see other fights, man. But other than that, man,
FBA joke bar was FBA joke bar. Go ahead. Say what you're saying. Go ahead, PFC. Go ahead.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, who else did he lose to but the lineal champ? Tyson Fury was always the lineal champion.
Yeah, my issue with Wilder.
That's who he lost to, the #1 guy.
Yo, PMC, tell me what you think. Because my issue with Wilder is he throws too much into his punches that early in the fight. He's winning everything he got.
Knockout
first, second, third round. Like you got he the set.
He ain't gonna win on points though. He ain't gonna win on points though. He has to. He gonna try.
You can knock someone out later
in
the fight.
I'm talking about like the reason why he's saying the reason why he's gassed by the fourth round because the first 3 rounds. He's throwing everything he got in those punches. Like
but he don't respect the game though. Wilder don't respect the game like Fury. See, the thing is, them travelers, they learn to fight from young. You understand? They're more versed. Like Fury's a more all-rounder. You could see he's a more all-rounder. It don't matter what Wilder's doing, man. Wilder done well for a while, but he couldn't complete the game because in the day he done them weights. He don't know how to hold inside and work inside, and he's not all rounded. Like Fury's all rounded. Like you can see later. I ain't gonna lie. I know boxing, bro, and I'm telling you, when I saw him jabbing him and he stepped him in the right hand, then he mauled him inside, and he's leaning the weight on him, and he's touching. Wilder was getting tired. All Wilder was doing was a jab and a straight right. He threw uppercut occasionally. He was tired. Go ahead,
guys. I'm telling you, in 2 years' time, they're gonna be fighting again.
I want to see it.
In 2 years, they're gonna be fighting again. Because think about it. You saw Frank Sanchez, right? And after that job, that shit was boring as hell. This shit was exciting.
And
so what y'all think? Y'all think Wilder can still be? I think Wilder still could be AJ.
Wilder's done, man. That knockout was bad. I'm watching that knockout. Yeah, Wilder was done, man. The LDBC, I don't know what they're gonna do with it.
Yeah, a lot of channels going
Wilder
missing
still
tonight.
come back and
For
fight.
ride with him, man. For ride with him.
Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. That fight that I wanted to never gonna happen. And both of them are washed.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua's washed. Deontay Wilder's washed. And now we got Usyk and Fury.
They washed, but even if after Joshua loses to Usyk again, they look.
World class trainer.
Come on. So even come March,
Fury got to watch out for Otto Wallin, man.
That's Deontay Wilder. And that's a Dillian White. Go ahead. He's washed, man. He got knocked. That bro, he got knocked out, bro. That man was on the canvas. Frozen. Wilder was on the canvas, bro. He's done, bro. Come on, bro.
Wilder's a bully as well. Like when he's knocking people out, obviously he's
he's on the receipt. He's not going to be the same.
He's retired now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That them punches that Fury just took, I don't think AJ can take.
No way, never.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Fury's
if he come out early. He come out early and he give AJ that type of work at the beginning of the fight. That fight is over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yo,
that's why.
You saying?
Go ahead.
What you about to say, PMC?
So you saying that the dude that put the lineal heavyweight champion down 4 times? That's 4 times he put him down.
But he went down for good. He went down for good though. He went down for good. Hold on. Yo, no, I don't know.
Wilder was being exposed.
But listen, this is what I'm trying to say, PMC. When a man's been knocked out, rendered knocked out, another man can do it to him again, bro. It's a hard climb back up. You ain't gonna beat that guy no more. You can't beat Fury, right? And they're already trying to blackball you already. So I don't know where he go from this point. You know what I mean? Where he go?
Yo,
and
I have to apologize, man. You guys sort of delusional with this shit. How you gonna lose us? So all his so he got a draw versus the lineal champion. One technical knockout.
Man, you see him laying on the canvas.
By the same dude.
What are you saying? What are you saying? He laying on the canvas though, PMC though. I saw him laying on the canvas. That's the last time I see him, like laying on the canvas, man.
It weren't a corner stoppage. He got knocked out cold.
Yeah. Yo, PMC, all right, who you think gonna beat now? Who you think gonna beat Usyk? Man, listen, man. He can beat Usyk. Wilder could beat Usyk.
Usyk's gonna run rings around.
Shit. Listen, Malik gave a good game plan, right? There's one thing they messed up on, right? One thing they messed up on with Wilder is that weights. That's what the weights, man. That weight. You could see, bro. You could see that weight. And I'm trying to say to you is that they doing this, they're doing that. What's their excuse? Because their excuses now. What's your excuse now? You know what I mean? What's your excuse now? You got excuses tonight, Roy? You got excuses tonight, Roy? You know what I mean?
Wilder's back fresh near the end of a fight normally, but this time, no freshness, no legs.
No, man. He got knocked. PMC. He's on the canvas laying down, man. I don't know what you saw, PMC. I saw a man laying on the canvas.
No excuses. He got beat up, bro.
Yo, he don't know. He got knocked out, bro. He was like over PMC. He got knocked out, bro.
He got beat up. So?
Yo, man, PMC give me joke, bro.
Yes,
I like Wilder like everyone, but Wilder's my guy. I want Wilder to win. Look at this. Yo, look, PMC. Yo, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Look at that picture. Look at that picture, man. Sleep.
EJ, you make it seem like he's a 40-year-old man. He's turning 36 this year. Right? He's turning 36 this month. He's turning 36 this month.
So I'm sleeping on the canvas.
Hey, PNC, you know Wilder's been talking about retirement.
Now they can do a part 4.
Ain't going nowhere, but he ain't been Fury no more, man.
Don't be sure.
He ain't been Fury.
So
hey,
if anybody should retire, it's Anthony Joshua.
You're right. I'm not gonna disagree with that, PMC. I'm not gonna agree. Yeah, I think Joshua's done as well, though. I think the Wilder. Bro, listen, the heavyweight landscape is. Hey, you know what? Hey, that Frank Sanchez is a problem. Hey, that Frank Sanchez is a problem, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That Frank said beat Efia Jopa. The way he beat Efia Jopa, he cleaned him. Oh, bro. That Frank Sanchez is a problem. That guy's a problem.
Frank Sanchez and
all he
Andrew
did was dance around the ring. That shit was boring.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a good fight.
Man,
I
can see Dillian White knocking him into the third row, man. You
Dillian White get knocked out against Otto Wallin.
Dillian White got problem against Otto Wallin, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's a problem. Otto Wallin
was a problem, bro. He's a problem, bro.
Otto Wallin's beating Dillian White.
Yeah,
I don't see Frank Sanchez beating Wallin either.
Yo, what you think about what you think about the Kaneki fight, bro? Yo, Helenius schooled him, bro. Helenius busted. I was
he's turned up like that's what I was about to say. Like Frank Sanchez can't beat him.
Let's see that fight next.
I see him. I like the guys that I see could probably beat him. Probably be Joyce. Because you got to be big and use your jab.
Heavyweight, dude. Yo, Wilder's gone back to the back of the caravan now, bro.
You know why that's not true though, EJ? Why? It's the same thing with AJ because all of those guys would still want to build their resume to fight him.
Yeah, but he won't want to fight.
So Wilder's gonna get cleaned out in the next fight. Come on, he ain't gonna leave it. You need to retire right now.
See, this is what I'm saying. You unless you got another 6'9" guy to get in there to fight him, I don't really think so.
Bro, he ain't versatile, bro. He pushed too much weight. He's gonna get punched up. He got knocked out. When you got knocked out one, you're gonna get knocked out again, bro.
But this is like the thing though. You gotta think about it. To get that knockout, you gotta weather the storm.
Yeah, you got to step into his power.
The Frank
Fury
Sanchez, them little guys that y'all thinking of. I don't think they could weather that storm. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I got if Wilder fights again. Yeah, Wilder gonna get slept. He gonna get slept. That's what's gonna happen.
He's gonna put somebody to sleep. It all depends who they put him in there with too, though.
He's right hand. Yeah. After a while, that weren't hurting Fury no more. The shit was soft. Fury was walking through, taking on the bald head. Fury was headbutting it.
Nah, Fury took a lot. Fury took a lot of
right hand. The right hand was soft, man. Fury was headbutting his right hand.
This is why I was saying too the whole Usyk thing. Like I don't think Usyk hits hard enough to
you have to find him
to keep Fury off of him.
Yo, Fury gonna.
That's going to be a completely different fight because Usyk's going to move way more than Wilder.
This is what I'm saying.
My
issue, he can't try to stay on the outside because Fury arms is too long.
Yeah, but he won't be on the outside. He'll be in and out, just way more effective than what
that's
Wilder
a good fight. That's a good boxing fight, though. That's a good boxing fight.
Yeah.
I think the difference is Fury knows the thing is that it goes back again. Fury knows how to hold and maul him. AJ never did that. Fury gonna beat him up inside. AJ never did that. Like that's what you do to him. Fury gonna lean on him and he gonna beat him up inside. And then you see Sugar Hill. Sugar Hill's a good trainer, bro. You hear what he said? He said, "Listen, just keep jabbing him, man. Jabbing him. Just keep jabbing him, man. He's good. He done a 1-2 stepped in. Then Fury just mauled him and worked inside. Wilder was done, bro. He was done. Like
them guys are too small for Fury. You need a Helenius or somebody." I agree. Or Joyce, somebody that got some weight and size on them. He's still gonna be able to lean on them guys. Like
I agree, but the person who's gave Fury one of the most hardest fights is Steve Cunningham. That speed is gonna affect Fury. Like it's not.
Yeah, but
that Cunningham fight, he's so far removed from that.
But we haven't seen it again. When did he fight small heavyweight like that again?
Man, that fight was crazy. Wild man. I thought that fight was over, man. I thought the fight was over, man. When Wilder hit him with that punch, I thought the fight was over. Fury looked hurt, man. He looked real. He went out with that. He looked really hurt, bro.
Hey, what do you think of the ref count?
Shit.
Because the ref count, he was moving mad with all the.
That's everyone said the ref count was slow. Everyone said the same thing. I don't know about that.
6, and then he went to look around the ring, and then he said 6 again. I was like, what?
Did he?
He didn't pick the count up from outside. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, is it on when Fury went down?
We're gonna see if that conspiracy starts. There's gonna be a whole bunch of tapes on the count. So we're gonna see.
Ain't gonna help them, bro. They ain't gonna help him, bro, because a couple of ain't gonna help you this time, man. I only hear no excuses after this one. They're gonna say the water was drugged, the suit was. I don't hear nothing no more. I ain't gonna happen no more, man. No one's here.
They're gonna say the bandana was too tight.
What about the egg weight? They're gonna say egg weight was in the gloves and shit. They're gonna say some shit. Yo, come on, man. Stop the lies.
Smelling salts.
Yeah, there's a lot of people shutting down their channel tonight. Hey, when AJ went down, there's a lot of people come out. When AJ went down, everyone shut their channel down as well. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen,
those guys gonna have something to talk about too, because all the AJ fans, they're gonna get a chance to trash Wilder.
Yeah, well, wait, hey, I don't know. I don't think you can trash Wilder. I don't think you can trash Wilder on that performance. Wilder's a man. Wilder is box. Listen, listen. The way he came and put Fury in his back, yo, I thought the shit, man. Yeah, he showed true grit. You can't even criticize that. No, I don't think anyone can criticize. I'll sit there and watch that fight with anyone. If that what we saw there, what we witnessed is a classic, bro. It's a classic, you know what I mean? But Fury's that guy. He may be Wilder. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Wilder's career's done, but can you think Wilder? Hey, Wilder and AJ can fight now for no belt. They can fight each other. I'd watch that. I watch that.
I'll watch it, but it's not lucrative for them.
Well, they both got 2 losses. They both got 2 losses, and on the comeback, they should have fought each other at the peak of when they were undefeated, bro.
Exactly.
They should have fought each other, bro. That money's just gone down, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I was even saying today, the way that AJ fucked up the Fury piece, he's thinking that with the Wilder fight as well. I fucked up the Wilder piece too.
Yeah, the money's gone, man. Wilder's money's gone. He's out the picture. Yeah, Fury's in $1 million stakes now, but the Fury's upset though because the fight that everyone want to see is AJ versus Fury. The $1 million fight is not gonna happen, bro. Usyk's the guy, and you know what I mean. Who wants to see Usyk's that guy?
Boring. Like
I don't think
non-boxing fan. For the non-boxing,
you think? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think Fury's.
It might be a Klitschko fight again.
Bro, Fury's. You. Hey, listen, that guy solidified himself as a Hall of Famer. What he did to Wilder. He booked himself in the Hall of Fame, bro. That's Fury. That's tonight. Him and you know what? Wilder might get in there if he gets if he gets a victory over someone. You know what I mean? AJ. Yeah,
you know what? Yeah, Wilder White now.
Deontay. Oh yeah, bro. Dillian White would knock out Wilder now. I know PMC don't agree with me, but I think
stepping in and taking one right hand to the head and going to sleep.
Yeah. Dillian. Wilder's that right hand he's got is fucking potent though. He was always in that fight, you know. He's like, yo, but Fury just had the answers for him. He just digged him a bit more. He's a more versatile. As the fight went on, I was like, this guy's skillful. He's skillful, man. Everyone shout out to Mark Breland. My man, Mo Unique. Shout out to Mark Breland.
Oh wait.
Yo, yo, bro, you guys are funny. Yo, thanks for the donation, bro. AJ has no.
So what y'all think? So what Tyson should do? Should he fight his mandatory next, or he?
Who's the man fight
White next?
It's gonna be the winner of White and
that'll be good. Yeah, Fury gonna play with what he gonna play with Dillian though. He gonna play with Dillian. He's gonna be him or Otto Wallin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Take that one in Old Trafford. Clean that one up, and then you got undisputed.
I think Dillian White and Fury is a good fight because they'll be talking enough ish to each other, man. There's a good fight. They should move the venue to Vegas again. America saw a classic though. I don't know. You Americans, how you feel about Wilder, man? I'm just saying. Like, how you feel about Wilder? Like I like Wilder, man. I still mess with Wilder, but that one was bad. That's a bad loss, man.
I mean, to me, he still has to work on his. He throws everything into every punch. Like that's why he's drained like that in the 4th round. Like that joint right there. Like,
hey, you see what? Yeah, he still didn't throw a left hook to me. I know he added the jab to the body, but that was about it. Jab to the body and right hand. Still didn't move his head enough. Footwork still slow. Like there's so many deficiencies with Wilder. It's crazy that he got this far in boxing.
But that's why it's amazing. That straight right hand down the pipe is just like, whoa, it's concussive, bro. But I don't know. Like if let's say he didn't put the weight on, then maybe when he got punched, he'd a bit more steady. But I think the thing is, Wilder, they need Wilder to put the windmills on. He was more composed, and I think You needed him to be a bit more wild and reckless.
Though.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. You know what? Fury's just got his answer, man. Whatever Wilder does, Fury had his answer for.
Yeah, that's my issue with that, because those things that Fury does to negate Wilder, I really don't see the rest of these guys doing. That's my issue. Like, I can't see AJ or Usyk or one of those guys taking that onslaught that Fury walked through in the third round. Like if you put one of those guys in that situation, they done. They done. Like they're not surviving that.
AJ,
you see the right hand he took, Fury, he stepped in, so he saw the right hand coming, he was trying to smother the punch, and he's hitting him on the top of the head. If you watch it in slow-mo, you can see the ripple all the way down his body.
Yeah, you saw it. You did.
I was like,
yeah, the vibrations. You see the vibrations moving down the man's body. That's why I said the punch was lethal. Fury, bro, that Fury, but what you saw is passion and desire. What you didn't get from AJ. These guys wanted it bad, man. They wanted it bad. They didn't want to lose, man. They didn't want to lose, bro. You know what I mean? They didn't want to lose.
I've seen those guys. I've seen them other guys go to sleep off punches like that. Like his Dillian and like, come on. I've seen him go to sleep off a hit like that.
But hey, what did you like watching that fight? Yeah, I was like, this is big time American boxing. Americans still do the best shows. Like in comparison to the AJ fight, I was like, I'm not really feeling it like that, but that Las Vegas feeling there.
It's good. All the stars came out.
I was thinking too. Dillian already beat Robert Helenius, right?
Yeah.
He did. But the Helenius broke his hand though. But Helenius is a problem, bro. I don't like that big dude is a problem.
Yeah,
he weighed me up Kaneki, bro. He bust up Kaneki from the jump.
Yeah, like that's what I want to see. This is why I was about to say. Maybe I think he need to fight Joyce or one of those guys. I want to see him fight. So because I really can't tell that much. Is
Kaneki's a bit shit.
Kaneki just that bad?
Yeah, he is.
Like, also, he fucked up the bag too, because he should have taken that AJ piece when it was on the table. Now AJ piece will be there again.
Yo, you're right. Yo, bro, AJ sitting there, and he's AJ sitting there thinking, what's going on here, mate? What's happening here? These guys show passion, man. Bro, listen, Eddie Hearn could have signed Fury, you know. Fury's, listen.
Yeah, he should have chucked everything at Fury. Should have just chucked him what he wanted and just got
Eddie, see, he let the heavyweight division go. When he could have signed Fury and that he could have locked AJ into that fight, Wilder, he could have had all them fights there. He threw it away, being an idiot, because I like AJ more. Like, you're an idiot. And that's what Eddie Hearn where he is now. The zone, like AJ, I don't know what, a lifetime contract. Fury's the man. Fury, Tyson Fury's name's fighting is his game. That's what he said at the presser.
Hey, you guys, you know how mad this is? That Fury opened up the division. Then he lost all the belts, whatever, 2-year ban, whatever. But now he's the one back on top of the division again. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Like, how did he do this?
Yeah. It's true, boy. He's just that right there. It shows you how it's supposed. That's what it's supposed to be. In boxing, it's about will, desire. The man he's just more complete, man. He's just an all-round fighter. When I watching it, I couldn't. Even though I went Wilder to win, I couldn't take it away from him. I said, "Well," I said, "He's too limited." I said, "Wilder, man, you're too limited, bro. It's too limited, man. You ain't gonna beat that guy. That head
no
movement.
left hook, no nothing. No uppercut today. No foot movement. Hand speed was slow. The right hand non-existent. The weight. I got the weights. It's just the strategy was good, but I'm gonna lie, the strategy was okay. Yeah, go to the body, slow him down, but just Wilder's not complete.
He just got too tired by winging those punches. He need to know how to they need to train him how to pace himself.
Yeah, I think he was pacing himself, but Fury was beating him to the body and mauling him with the headlock. You see, that headlock thing was doing him. See, that's one thing they should have brought in their camp. They should have brought a wrestling. So when I teach the amateurs, I teach them how to wrestle. I teach them because all the fighters in the old time they should do that. You teach them in the clinch. That's an art way he was doing. He was tying him up with the back of the neck. Yeah, he's just stopped and then he was hitting. He was hitting as well. That's an art, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
I was seeing it. He would headlock Wilder, and then the referee would come around, and he'd quickly move his arm.
Yeah,
Wilder was headlocking him, but Wilder was undercutting. I was like, this is sneaky.
Wilder's limitation is that if he learned to do nullify some of the clinch game, he knows a bit of it, but then work inside, I think the fight would have been different. But he don't know, and he never learned. He's not a student of the game like Fury. He's a student. He's a student, bro. Heavyweight championship needs to be a student of the game. You need to study. And when you got a man, the corner work was better because they made the better adjustments. Because with the fight, you see in fighting, you got in-ring adjustments, yeah, and that's what Sugar Hill did. He gave him adjustments. He said, "That shit ain't working. Let's do this." You know what I mean? And the other corners that stay the same. They don't. That's I learned that from Jonathan Banks. You know, he said, "Bro, like when things ain't working, you got to change up. You got to change. You got to have another strategy ready to go." And that man, and because he'd been around Manuel Stewart, he knew exactly what to tell Fury. Exactly. Bring up the pressure. Work behind the jab. I'm telling you, work behind the jab. So Fury could see the option and boom, the right hand. Then he got close. Fury knew what to do. Work inside, maul him. Then it broke off, and it was just too much. Wilder was gassed, man.
Yeah. It's funny you say Manuel Stewart because all I was thinking was, you know, the Lennox Lewis Mike Tyson fight when Manny's literally screaming at him like, "Get this guy out of here! He's dead."
That's what Sugar. Like, yeah, when you saw Sugar was
get this guy out of here. Wilder hangs around, and I don't know if he musters any sort of strength. It's long. Just
Get him out of here, bro. Man. Having your best friends in the corner is not the best thing, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You got bare cheerleaders in the corner telling you,
saying, you can find the punch from somewhere, bro. Tell him how to set the punch up.
See, you gotta do it. You're gonna kick yourself in the morning. I want to hear that shit. Tell me what I need to do, bitch ass. I'm tired. And the thing is, he's talking to him and he's tired. First thing you do in the corner, kick his legs out. Let him breathe. You need to recover, man. You're losing the fight, bro. You're losing the fight. That's what I would say. Yeah. You're losing the fight. Yo, set him up, man. Set him up. You set him up with a jab. Keep jamming to the body. Set him up. But Wilder throw them wide shots. He won't go win that with them shits.
Robert Flores in the chat saying the first count was too long. I'm dying.
Everyone's still on that. Everyone's still talking about that count. I don't know. I didn't even notice, man. The count probably
was on point. Fury would have gotten up faster. He would have taken longer to get up because he had more time. He was far from knocked out.
I need to see the knockdown again and put it on count.
Because he tried to smother that right hand and that joint, man. I'm telling you, if that was anybody else, that fight would have been over.
Everyone's talking about the long count now with the battle of the long count again. We're back on the counts there.
Yeah, it's always going to be something.
There's always something in it, YG. There's always something. Hey, what do you think? This? Yeah. Hey, what do you think this does for boxing, though? This what this does for boxing? Shit.
I wish it was in a normal time in the UK, so more people, because people are pissed off with the AJ fight. So like they're gonna
more people should have saw that. More people should have saw that. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, man, this is a classic. It's a classic.
It was, man. It was.
It's a classic fight.
Classic. My gosh, man. Wilder, boy. Pay-per-view. I mean, thing is, it's just one of them ones there, you know. Fury, I can't take it away from him. He the best in the world. He better than Usyk. Yeah. Usyk is definitely between him and Usyk. They're the best in the world, man.
Yeah, it's crazy because remember we thought we was gonna have an undefeated heavyweight title fight, and that was
Eddie Hearn messed up.
That was the word I'm about to say Eddie and PBC because they not gonna be in it either.
Yeah, what's it? Wilder fought his heavyweight. Wilder fought heavyweight weight. Yeah, who give him advantage in the clinches. Yeah, that were Wilder slipping. Yeah,
I disagree with that.
Less weight to avoid the clinches. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, that makes sense because if he didn't wait, he could have slipped out the clinches. You're right. He could that. Yeah, wildlife.
I think Fury would have still leaned on him though.
Yeah, he would have leaned on him even more.
Yeah. He's good. Hey, whatever he's got. Yeah, what thing he had the answers, my man. Yo, what's up, Dana, man? Yo, I think whatever answers that Wilder had, Fury had the answers. He said, whatever you want, I got it. Fury had everything in the bag.
He beat him every way.
He beat him every way. And Wilder landed his right hand. Wilder threw his ace card out there, and it landed, but that weren't good enough, man. That man took Wilder. See, this is the thing, right? Everyone will about Wilder's one of the hardest punches, yeah? But really, he ain't really knocked out elite punches. Like, Fury's an elite, yeah? And you saw happen when he goes against elites, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, elite punches.
Like he ain't like Fury. Yo, Fury ain't no journeyman. Ain't no bum you been fighting. He's elite fighter. You know what I mean? Elite fighter. That's what happened when you.
Yeah, that's nice to hear you say, EJ.
Well, yeah, I go get proper, man. I'm straight, bro. I'm straight. Like I ain't gonna lie. I teach my fighters the same way. When they're inside, work inside. You inside. You learned that, yeah. Even though Wilder was in the amateurs, I don't think Wilder is not a student of the game, man.
So, now you ready to say Fury's the best heavyweight in the world?
You see the thing? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I listen. So when you get rid of Mark Breland, who's probably got more knowledge in terms of boxing, and you disrespect him, and you bring them other guys in, and I'm not gonna lie, Malik, I gotta give him all respect. The game plan was working, but what it is that they didn't have another one to adjust after that. When Wilder started doing his wildness, started throwing wild punches, and they didn't anticipate their tiredness, because when he was in the Fury to the body, it was I was like, whoa! He started straight away jabbing him to the body. I was like, yo, that's good game plan. But then he started throwing a wide. After he jumped to the body, a straight right to the body, that was cool. But then after that, he ain't got a good left hook. He ain't got a straight right hand. So then it's like, you're just limited, bro. Nah, he threw one uppercut. It's limited. It's not. Yeah, it's too wide, man. He's just not all rounded like thingy, and disrespecting the game. He always gets outpointed and throws one. JD's, I didn't see JD's nowhere in the corner. Where was JD?
I think he got rid of him. I think he got rid of JD's in the end.
Yeah, here he is. There he is. Here he is. Dan the man. What's up, Dan the man?
I'm good. What's happening?
Yeah, you know what it is. Your man's lost.
I know. I was out having dinner with my wife too in the process.
That's one of the greatest fights I've ever seen, though, bro.
I'll tell you one thing, man. Look, Wilder lost, but he can keep his head up, man. That was a damn good heavyweight fight. One of the best I've ever seen. Yeah. 5 knockdowns. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna just tell you this right now. Fury can, he can have a celebration. He earned it, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. He's not gonna be the same fighter after this one, because he took some monster shots, more shots I've ever seen him take in a fight. Monster.
What about Wilder?
Wilder's definitely not the same either. Both of them are cool. Yeah, both of them are pretty much. I mean, Wilder obviously the last 2 fights he took a beating, but Fury, he's probably gonna go back and say, "Dude, I got to reassess my career, man," because you see both men wives were crying in the, I think they were getting scared on the, in the attendance. So Fury's probably gonna look at it and say, "You know what, man? I probably could retire now. I'm on top now." He's probably gonna look and say, "I got nothing else to prove. So what? I'm gonna vacate my belt and go off and live on the sunset. I made all my money. I'm done."
Nah, Dan, you wildin'. I look at
no,
it.
No. Hold on. No, I don't think I'm saying he could do that. Don't be surprised.
There's 100 plus M's on the table, Dan, man. Yeah. 2 more. There's 100 M's on the table.
He gonna get that money from AJ. He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it's a lot of
100 plus M's on the table. You're gonna leave that behind.
A lot of money on the table.
Wait. So you still saying the AJ fight could happen if he gets past Usyk?
Yeah, bro. Of course. AJ's the payday, man. Of course, man. Man, you ain't going nowhere, bro. That was an epic, bro. Fury, listen. After that, that's made him a legend in America. And right now, he's got. If Fury fights in, I ain't gonna lie to you. If Fury fights in London, I'm gonna tell you right now, hands down, that's a stadium fight. The whole country, the whole sellout. The whole country's gonna see that, because that fight.
Especially it might be against Dillian White.
If the country didn't see that fight today, they will see it tomorrow, and that will gonna be all over the newspapers. That was a modern day classic. What you saw there, Dwayne. Go ahead, Dwayne. Go ahead.
Yeah, can I say something real quick? But let me just say this, man. I know people are talking about a fight. I think we can just put that off for now, man. This is a grueling fight. Most men are not going to do a 4 fight. Let's not forget about that. But they could probably go back to that down the road in the future if they still fight. They're still fighting. Yeah.
I like the way you finished.
I mean,
the trilogy's enough.
Yeah.
I can see them fighting for it. I can see that, especially if Wilder could bounce back and get 2 to 3 knockouts.
There's so many other contenders. There's so many.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. YG is saying there's so many other contenders undisputed. That's a good point.
The thing about it is the division could get cleaned up real fast, because with say AJ fighting this guy, right? And then Dillian White, they what you call it. Then Fury fights the winner of that fight. Then after that, next fall, we can have the undisputed match. In between that, the winner out of the undisputed match, like the other people, they could clear that up real fast. That's why I said Wilder can get 2 good wins, 2 good quality wins in between that time, and be right back in position for another title shot. Because that's the same thing people thought about Marquez and Marquez got 3 to 4 good wins, and he was right back in the.
Wilder ain't getting no shot, man. The next one in line is Dillian White. The Deontay Wilder is out the picture. I mean, and he got knocked out. And he got knocked out.
That's what, like,
he gonna be out. He got knocked out on the canvas. He gonna be out for 6 months, bro. That he ain't going nowhere.
That's brutal. Let me just say this. Wait, hold on. Let me just say this.
6 months from now, we'll just be signing the undisputed match.
Wait, hold on. Let me say it.
Because White still has to fight too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dillian White could fight Tyson Fury next April.
Yeah, but why do you remember this?
That's if he gets past. Well, that's if he gets past. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, the winner of that fight, fights Fury next April, right? And
well, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. Don't be surprised if Fury vacates that belt, because he said he has not wanted to go near Dillian White for some reason. So don't be surprised.
Nah, I see him taking that fight. Get that out of the way. Then he fights for the undisputed next fall.
Usyk still needs to fight AJ, and then there's Joe Joyce as a mandatory as well. So not everything's sorted out yet.
That's why I said that. But see the thing about it, Joe Joyce got to have a fight in between that.
Yeah, he's not going to take.
WBA is going to call their mandatory too. Wait, hold up. WBA is going to call their mandatory next.
They might let the undisputed go through next fall.
WBA is not going to do that. WBA is not going to do that.
Yeah, that's what we said before.
The WBA is not going to let that. They waited too long. They're going to call them mandatory after Usyk and Joshua is done. I'm telling you that right now.
The Ukraine dude, not the Ukraine dude. Yeah. The other Eastern European guy, the
Herkovic
as well. He IBF. So there's guys waiting in that.
The IBF mandatory just got.
No, that was WBO. That was WBO.
Yeah,
Usyk was WBO.
No, before that, he fought what you call it? The Pulev guy.
Yeah, and then the IBF's going to come back around. It's going to be over because we'll have to have a rematch. It's going to be over a year.
This is why I'm saying. But undisputed. What you got? They
what you doing? They know undisputed. He gonna fight AJ. Ain't gonna fight AJ. Hey, hold up. Usyk's fight AJ.
Yes, and
that's where we are. And then after that, yeah, we gonna see what's going on, because in the end of the day, like Usyk. Hold up, no. Usyk hasn't committed to that bullshit. That's only between AJ and Fury. They go Usyk, and we don't know what he's thinking. Why would Usyk? Think about it, right? You're Usyk, right? And you've just got majority of the belts, and you're Ukraine. Why the heck am I gonna fight him, Fury? I'm gonna lose my belts. Hell no! I'm just gonna make my title defense. I don't have to fight him. Well, so AJ's the only one. AJ's the only one who's committed to make it Fury, because it's a UK thing. But Usyk ain't committed to that.
Well, here's the thing about that. Let's talk about that. Yeah, but here's the thing about Usyk, though. Usyk actually is. Here's the thing. I'm not changing the topic a little bit. Since we're talking about Usyk and AJ, I know AJ invoked his rematch clause. I don't know what you guys' opinion on this one, but I think that's a bad idea, because this is not Andy Ruiz. This is a guy who's a full-fledged athlete. He's well conditioned.
Man, you don't care, but you have to fight the rematch. What are you talking about? You have to fight.
That's why I'm saying that. That's why I said. Next September, October, we're gonna have the undisputed.
No, we're not gonna have the man. Stop talking. They ain't like that. We're gonna have no undisputed, man. Not gonna have no undisputed.
So all right. So you don't think so? I'm down to go and reckon now. Who want to put a time bet that next floor we have?
Nah, man, I ain't got time waiting the next year.
Hold on. Listen.
Because
listen. Let me say something real quick, innit? Alright, cool. The fight, was a great fight, innit? It was a great fight. I ain't gonna lie, Wilder got hard, boy. Because he was getting peed.
He's hard, yeah. Let me just say this.
He was getting
let me just say this.
Let the way finish what he's saying, man. Let the way finish what he's saying. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. He was getting pieced the hell up. And like I said, to me, the one thing I was worried about was Wilder came in so heavy for a guy whose punch output anyway is not high when he was light. He never had a high punch output. So he's gonna throw everything into one or two shots, and he's gonna gas out. You know what I mean? So I knew that's the way the fight was gonna go. That's why I had to written. But like we were just saying, at the end of the day, Fury, like you just said, Fury now is the biggest, is up there, top 3 biggest stars in boxing, bro. Like, now he's there in it. So when it comes to the Dillian White fight, is gonna be a sold out fight. We just have to pray that AJ beats Usyk so we can get undisputed, because we don't know.
Why do we need to pray for that?
Hold up, like this. Wait, this one I don't get. I don't get y'all saying.
We don't know. We don't know if Usyk's gonna. Like I said,
that's what I told you.
People could talk a good game. People could talk a good game. AJ was talking about fighting Wilder for years. It never happened.
Never.
Talk a good game.
But all right, but everybody that Usyk people said they was gonna fight. We seen him unify the title at cruiserweight, and his people's has been moving forward. They ain't been holding back and playing around. Like, he got good people backing him. They're gonna make undisputed happen. I'm telling you.
He got Eddie Hearn, the car salesman behind it, making Eddie Hearn was yes, he did. Eddie Hearn promoted his last couple of fights. Go ahead, Dan.
That was.
Well, hold on, YG. Let me just say this.
You sound like a transformer.
Oh, mate, that internet is
a robot, man. Sound like a robot, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. My bad. Oh, like I said, though, I would love to have Undisputed next, but that's not going to happen, man. After AJ Usyk is done with their rematch, then those belts are going, the mandatories are going to be called. I'm telling you that right now, man. It's going to take at least 2 years.
Those guys.
Why I don't understand is, why is the mandatory going to be called if AJ's mandatory was Usyk and he just fought his previous mandatory?
But that was one belt, though. IBF and WBA are still active.
3 belts. Got 3 belts, man.
Yeah, like there's still mandatory.
Yeah, it's only the WBA that haven't been what you call it.
Frank Sanchez
and them guys are gonna pay that money.
And he FA Jogba, so he's next in line for the WBA. There's WBA waiting. Then there's Dillian White for the WBC. There's guys waiting for their shot, man. They want their shot.
That's what the WBC.
And you know what, Fury. The one thing Fury did today, he defended his belt on honor, bro. Like,
I can't say that no more about him.
You can't say that about him no more, man. You can't say that about him.
You can't, but he almost got knocked out.
Listen, the one thing I want to say, yeah. The one thing I want to say, yeah. I'm not trying to gloss over the fight, yeah. But when Wilder knocked Fury down, that ref was counting hella slow, you know.
Everyone's talking about the count.
The count was mad slow.
Everyone's saying about the count. No, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that count was slow.
How did he say 6? Yeah, walk around and they say 6 again.
EJ, Fury was down he was down on the ground on 7, and he was like 7. Hey, like, bro, you would have thought this is Fight Night Champion, bro. Like, it was moving crazy, bro. It was moving crazy, bro.
Moore gave Fury. Fury gave him too much. I mean, Moore gave him too much time to recover, man. I thought that count was slow. Forget about the first fight count.
That was slow.
That was super slow.
Wilder's count was slow as well, though.
That's true.
Wilder's count was slow. He was slow around.
The thing is, the way but the thing is, the way we debated when Wilder knocked Fury out in the first fight, and then we said he got up at 12 seconds, whatever, yeah. But this one was actually like, you could see the count, you could hear him. He was like 5, 6. You don't count like that, bro. They count at that's what little kids do at nursery, bro. That was moving weird, man.
Hey, Frank said
you trying to say he should have cut. We trying to say he should have cut him out. You trying to say he should have cut him out?
No, but what I'm saying is the way he counted so slow there, it's gonna raise questions. It's gonna raise questions because
what questions?
Wilder went down, he counted normal. When Wilder went down,
what question? What question is Ray? What question we saying? Man, beat it, bro. I don't hear nothing no more. I don't hear nothing no more. I only know it's I only, bro. Listen, Wilder, listen, Dwayne. Even though let's say, I know everyone stop with the noise in the background. All right, let's say what you said was right. Wilder opportunity to put him back on his back again. What happened then? See, Wilder went to the bullshit. See, he knocked him down, right? And the end of the round, Wilder should have jumped on him all over and got him out of there. He couldn't do it. He couldn't do it. Yeah, exactly. You don't mind the way. That doesn't matter no one's waiting. You know what I mean? You got to still put him out again, man. He couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
What's funny though? You know what's another thing? There's another missed opportunity.
I'm just saying just moving a bit loosey to me because
Well, let me just say this, Dwayne.
He was hurt. Fury was hurt. He was so hurt.
Yeah, but ended the round though. So he.
Well, let me just say this though. Here's the one thing I would like to point out. Wait.
Okay, go on, Dad.
No, I was gonna say real quickly though. You could say Fury was getting the upper hand in the beginning of the rounds, but if you notice at the end of the rounds, Wilder was hurting Fury. And that's, to me, I felt that was a missed opportunity because, the round ended. You should have jumped on him when he was hurting at the end of those rounds.
Yeah, but Dan, he didn't have no energy, though, because he'd been dropped
that's true.
the round before.
That's what I'm trying to say to you. If you got, listen, the bottom line is that the man, like, regardless of the count, when you see someone knocked down, and let's go back to the first fight. When he knocked Fury down, what was he doing? Showboating, twerking. So that's on him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to hear no excuses no more. When he knocked Fury down this time there, he was so busy showboating and celebrating. This time when he knocked down, he didn't have enough energy. So, like, what is it? We gonna sit there and complain about the count? Go ahead.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is to me, you're counting. Okay, wait. Fury's down. Fury got out the first round. His legs were gone. Wilder knock him down. Wilder knock him down again. Yeah, Wilder knock him down again. The way the ref was counting, the clock is moving at a normal speed. The guy is so when he's saying between 5 and 6, that's 3 seconds gone. The way he's counting, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a long
but I was just thinking about, man.
Well, you know, let me just say this though. Let me just say this real quick.
All of them. We're about to hear from the champ. We're gonna have from the news. We're gonna hear from the reigning champ right now. So we're gonna hear what he has to say. So everyone hold up tight and let's hear from the reigning champ.
Let's go in the ring as well.
They're the press conference. Fury sitting there without no top on. Fury sitting there without no top on. Bob Byron looks like he's young, boy. He look like he got younger. Frank Warren sitting there. They was like, yo, that $1 million paid Fury's on the phone right now. But Wilder never came to no press conference. Wilder never came to no press conference.
He's concussed though. So.
Yeah, because of the egg weight, innit? Because of the egg weight in the glove again. Shit.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say is,
slow your roll.
Them Ukrainian guys gonna have a chance to have undisputed at their home.
All right, here we go.
They paying that step aside money.
Here we go. I want to hear no bullshit. I listen. That was an epic fight. I don't want to hear no bullshit excuses. If Wilder come out, here we go.
Thank you for hanging around for our post-fight press conference here. We're gonna do a couple questions and then open it up to the media. I think we have a couple people working microphones. You guys are able to ask some questions. I see you back there. Okay, it's hard for me to see you.
I'm in the PPC chat.
Frank, I'll start with you. Do you have your mic, or he's sitting right here behind you? Maybe.
Let me turn the volume up on this straight. I'm just gonna be interested.
I think we have one more. Yes, you can absolutely share mine. Not a problem. Frank, I know you're just still trying to catch your breath from what we just saw. How would you summarize what we witnessed tonight?
Boxing history. For me, it's it's the best live heavyweight fight I've seen. It was just amazing. 2 warriors in there who gave everything, and it was just so absorbing. My only regret is the Brits weren't here as well. Could you imagine what the atmosphere was marvelous? With the Brits here, it would have been even more special. But what a man he is. He is the standout heavyweight Tyson Fury of his generation, bar none.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him perform better than what you saw tonight?
I have seen him. I've seen him box better, but I'll tell you something. The heart, his heart and the bravery is just amazing. He's an amazing person, an amazing athlete. And boxing should be proud of him and proud of what he did tonight. And also Deontay Wilder. It took 2 guys to make this fight tonight.
Indeed, it did. And Bob, you and I were chatting just a few moments ago, and I asked you, Bob, if you'd had, in all of your years in promoting boxing, if you've ever seen anything like this, or what fight maybe did this remind you of? And what did you tell me?
Well, Christina, first I want to apologize to all the fans who spent their money to see such a boring fight. Listen, I've been in this business for 7 years, promoting fights, and I truly have to say I have never seen a heavyweight fight as magnificent as this. And I am so proud of the man on my right. He showed heart, ability. He is truly a fighting man.
what kind of? Go ahead, yeah. I mean, sure, respond to that. I mean, this man who has been and seen it all, promoted the likes of Muhammad Ali, just giving you those compliments.
I'm absolutely humbled by Bob's words. Not a chance to look at the fight yet, but I anticipate it was a good fight. We were both down a few times, and it was edge of the seat stuff, Bob. Could have swung either way. But, you know, when it comes down to it, when I have to pull the chips out every time, I've delivered 33 times in a row, and I never let anyone down. I always give it me all, 100% tonight. I came into this fight tonight thinking, you can only do your best in life, and whatever's meant to be, whatever's destined, written in the stars for you will be. And that's it. I trained hard, I dedicated my life, and I got the victory tonight. And I just want to say thank you to God, and thank you to all my team and all that. And it was a great time. But I've been home for 2 weeks out of the last 6 months. I just had a little daughter born. I didn't have the best preparations in camp, but I don't make excuses. You know, I came here, I was fit as a fiddle, and I was strong as an ox. So it was what it was. But now I'm going to go home and regroup and spend some well-earned time with my kids and my wife. And that's that. But without this man sat next to me here, this Sugar Hill, the big dog, I wouldn't have knocked him out tonight. He was like to me, in 9, 10, and 11, he was like, get this beat out of here. Stop messing around. He was like, the big dog gets him out late. And he pushed me to knock him out. He really did.
I was going to say, just that before we talk.
Sugar Hill top.
Sugar Hill, what a trainer.
I mean, tremendous job tonight, Sugar.
You know, it's the genes. Sugar Hill has the right genes. Emmanuel Stewart, my dear friend, the late Emmanuel Stewart, the greatest trainer. Now his nephew. I mean, you really learn from Emmanuel.
Sugar, how would you describe what we witnessed tonight?
Say that one more time.
I know the echo makes it hard to hear. I know. How would you describe what we witnessed tonight?
I describe this fight that just happened as probably one of the most exciting fights in history, especially in the heavyweight division. And the two, I mean, you have
some water right here with the straw. Can you make this one?
Like that, put each other down, give it everything they got. And I have to, you know, give all the credit to Deontay Wilder and his team, Malik Scott for stepping in and pushing him to where he was able, pushing him to what he was able to do today. And he showed a lot of heart, a lot of change, and you know, I give it up to them for that. And on the other hand, big dog Tyson Fury got off the porch, got out there, got the job done, and that's what really matters. You know, it's all about winning, and of course, I like knockouts. I get that from my uncle Emmanuel. That's everything that he taught me. I've been living with him like about 35 years of my life, so I learned as much as I could with him, and he's like a father to me. So I watched everything, and yeah, I'm thankful for having to learn from him. Also, being a gentleman and being professional too. I got a lot of that from him, and it allows me to make new friends out here, and to be able to, you know, push Tyson, and to be able to make things exciting. You know, just for boxing. With this fight that just happened, boxing is big and boxing is back. The heavyweight division is flourishing. Big time boxing, knockout time. Tyson Fury, big dog, Gypsy King. How about that, Shane?
Tyson, round 4, what was going through your mind after those 2 knockdowns?
Not a great deal. You go swimming and you're going to get wet. You mess with fire long enough, you'll get burned, you know. I've had 3 fights with the biggest puncher in the history of my sport, in my division. And he caught me, you know, he caught me twice in the 4th round. But I was never like thinking, oh, this is over. I was thinking, okay, good shot, but I will get you back in a minute. And I did. I was very conscious. Saw the ref go 3, 4, and I was always there, you know. He shook me, he put me down, and that's boxing. And it's life as well. It's not about how many times you get put down or how many times you lose or win. It's about how you can come back and keep getting back up and keep moving forward. Like Rocky said, you've got to keep moving forward and in a positive manner and keep fighting. Not just in a boxing fight, but in life in general, because nothing's ever going to be easy. If you want something that's very hard to get, you've got to sacrifice and dedicate and keep pushing no matter what. And never let anybody tell you you can't. Because tonight, again, time and time again, I show that it's very possible to achieve anything you ever want as long as you believe it in your ear.
True. Amen. And I know it's getting late, and I know you guys have a ton of questions over there, so we can turn it over now to the media. Everyone up here is available for questions. I see you back there.
Kevin Ioli from Yahoo Sports. This is for Tyson. Congratulations, Tyson.
Thank you.
I wonder where you look at your place in boxing history and heavyweight history as a 6'9", 277-pound guy. I can't imagine there's too many heavyweights in the history of the sport that would be able to deal with you. How do you see your place when you look at the whole history of boxing?
You know, I've always been one of these people who always says, like, I can never fight people from the past, so I'd never disrespect anybody. I can only beat whoever's in my era, and I've done that. I've done that all my life. I don't like competing with other fighters from the past because it's fantasy and it's not reality. And I wouldn't like to disrespect any of the former champions or long line of champions in the heavyweight, even from when heavyweights were like 185 pounds, right till today. I'd never disrespect any of them, and I respect the sport wholeheartedly. And let's just say I'm the lineal champion of my era, and I can only be the best of my day, and I've done that. I'm the best fighter in my era. I'm the generation fighter. I actually feel sorry for all these guys who's had to fight me, because I'm got in the dressing room at home. I'm not nervous. You know, it's a boxing fight to me. I feel sorry for them because they're fighting the fighter of the generation. That's for sure.
And, you know, Tyson, you follow the sport for a long time. So if you don't want to put your place in history, who are the heavyweights that you love the most and that you look at that you feel like stood above other guys?
You know, there's a long line of them, and they go right back to John L. Sullivan, Jack Dempsey, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, Ken Norton, Joe Frazier, all these guys, the Klitschko brothers. There's been so many great champions. Even the guys from today, like Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk and myself and everybody else, they're all good champions. But without sounding too sharp and clever, I place myself right on top of the pile. I believe that I could beat anyone in the history. Any man born, I believe I've got a really good chance in beating him. There was always a way of beating Tyson Fury, and I've always said it very, very clearly. Just got to knock me spark out. And if you can't do that, I'll win. That's it. But like I say, I can only be the best of my era, and I'm definitely that.
Sean?
Tyson, congrats on winning one of the greatest fights of all time. What would you say were Deontay's effective adjustments and improvements tonight? What did he do better than the first two fights?
What was that again? Can you say that again? Because I didn't hear you.
There's a really bad echo.
Oh,
it's really hard
Tyson,
to
congratulations on winning one of the greatest fights of all time. What would you say were Deontay's effective adjustments and improvements from the first two fights tonight? I mean,
I got it. Yeah, he improved. He worked on his boxing and stuff. It was a different fight, you know. It was a much different fight from fight 2, and a much different fight from fight 1. He came in real heavy tonight, like 238 pounds, and I believe that helped him. And he was definitely hitting solid. But you know what? I thought that we fought it all out there, and all the allegations that they made towards me, like throughout the build-up of this fight. And we fought like two warriors in there. And I went over to shake his hand and say, well done. And he was like, no, I don't respect you. I was like, how can you say I've cheated when you know in your own heart and your full team knows that you just got beat fair and square? So it's just like, he's just a sore loser in boxing or what, but I'm sure he's not the first one and he won't be the last one. But I've acted like a gentleman throughout my career, and that's all I can do as a man.
Straight back here, Tyson. Dan Rayfield from The Ring magazine. You mentioned a few moments ago, you had mentioned Alexander Usyk, and I just wondered, I know the fight just ended, the great fight, but do you have any thoughts or desires in the future to face him for the Undisputed Championship, to get those other belts? I know you're the lineal champion, but he seems like the guy that you might want to fight next, or Joshua if he wins the rematch.
We'll see. You know, I've just earned a well-earned break from everything. Been away from my family for 6 months in total. Been home 2 weeks out of the last 6 months. So before I start thinking about fighting other men, I'm going to bask in this victory, because this tonight was one of my greatest wins. I got off the floor to do it, and you know, I'm the big dog in the division. I believe that probably one of the heaviest heavyweight champions in history tonight, 277 pounds. And you know, I was fit, I was strong in there, and I felt good. So yeah, well, we'll just see what today brings and tomorrow as well.
Fair enough. One other question for you, Tyson. Frank mentioned it earlier when he made his opening remarks. I wondered how, it was a great crowd here and a great enthusiasm, but give me your thoughts about not being able to have the British fans that are so raucous and supportive of their fighters in the building.
You know, it was a great atmosphere in here tonight. The fans were amazing, and everybody who bought a ticket in here got the money's worth, definitely. But, you know, the British fans couldn't travel, and we saw the support that I had last time in Vegas. Vegas would have been full of Brits. We were sold this arena out 10 times if we'd have been allowed to travel. But, you know, this is the pandemic, and worse things have happened at sea, and we'll see what happens next.
Mike Oppinger, ESPN. Tyson, congrats on an amazing victory, and more importantly, maybe being in a great fight. And I'm wondering, I know you know your history as well as anyone for boxing. Does this mean a little more extra to you to be involved in such an amazing fight that people are going to talk about for years and years?
Yeah, it was a great fight. You know, rarely do we see heavyweight trilogies. I believe the last one was Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield. And those fights didn't disappoint either. They were great fights. Me and Wilder saga is done now, done for good. And it was definitely a historic trilogy for sure. Swung both ways, and both fighters had the opportunity to seize the moment. And it was just that I showed the initiative and dug deeper, and I wanted it more. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to that sort of fight, it's who's willing to push further. And I wasn't willing to let it go to the scorecards. I was definitely trying for a knockout.
Oh, shit.
And follow up real quick. You were pushing hard for that knockout. Were you surprised that Wilder didn't go earlier, or that the ref didn't stop it, or the corner?
No, you know, Wilder's a very tough guy, and he's got heart, definitely got heart to keep going. But I think one of the ringside doctors or one of the commission people got in the ring at one stage to check he was okay. I'm not sure what was going on. I thought they might have pulled him out there, but he took a lot of punishment tonight, Deontay Wilder, and that puts a lot of mileage on the clock. So did I. I took a lot of punishment as well. I had some good shots, and I've got put over and got back up, and it was just a great fight all in all, you know. Like Sugar said, you got to take your hat off to Wilder's team and him as well. He put up a good fight. And that's what I'm here for. I wasn't here to blow someone over in one round. I travelled the world for so many years to find challenges, and he gave me a real worthy challenge tonight, for sure.
Tyson, Gareth Davis from The Telegraph. I just wanted to ask you, could there be any consideration that this could be the end of your career and that you could walk away retired as the top of the era?
I can't really hear you there, Gareth.
Tyson, are you considering, or could you consider retiring even at this point?
Do you know what, Gareth? I'm going to go out and have a couple of drinks and relax. I'm not even thinking about boxing. Like I just said, I'm basking in this glory. Because last time after the fight too, I sort of like just went out, went to bed, and then got up the next day and flew home. And this has been a well-deserved victory tonight, and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not thinking about anything else. And all the way through, people were trying to overlook Deontay Wilder. But not for one moment did I want to say that I'm going to overlook him or look at somebody else, because if I would have looked past Wilder tonight, he'd have been sat here and not me.
And after a thrilling contest like that, you must be incredibly proud of yourself, as you said. But are you really going to fall into a depression now?
I hope not. I'm going to try my best to be positive and stay focused on being happy. And I've got a lot to be thankful for in my life. God's given me everything that I've ever asked for, and I've got a lot to be thankful for sure.
Thank you.
Tyson, Keith Idek from BoxingScene.com. I was just wondering what your thoughts are on if you think Deontay Wilder will fight again. He took a lot of punishment tonight and was viciously knocked out.
I've not seen the actual the knockout, but I felt it. You know, I felt like he was getting tired and he was getting fatigued. And I hit him solid with a crunching right up, right in the side of the temple. And shots like that, they end careers. And I just hope that he's okay. You know, he took a lot of punishment tonight with left uppercuts, right uppercuts, right hooks, right hands, and it was definitely took some punishment. So we'll see what he can do in the future.
Hi, Tyson. Allie Bailey of Bleacher Report. So about over 80% of the betting public tonight favored Wilder. What do you say to those who doubted you?
They always
doubt. Where did you get your statistics? I mean, Fury was a 3-1 favorite. It went down to 250 to 1. So where did you get that the public? I mean, really, this is serious. FanDuel, the greatest bet app, which is a sponsor of the fight. I mean, you're making up stuff. And the public, look, this is Las Vegas. What you're talking about is that Tyson was a big favorite, so the small bettors who come in at the last minute bet the underdog. Right. I've seen 50-1 fights where there's more bet on the underdog in the last hour by the public. Believe me, the betting favored Tyson Fury.
All right, thank you.
Next time they know who to put their money on. Yeah.
Yeah, like Frank said, next time they know who to put the money on if they want to keep it in the pocket and earn a few quid.
Is that a wrap? Are we done?
And another thing I'd like to address.
Tyson, any closing comments?
Yeah.
You, the lineal champion of the world, still undefeated. Congratulations once again.
Thank you
Enjoy some time with your family. Thank you for your class.
Thank you very much. Not bad for a feather duster, eh? Non-puncher. Clean one-punch knockout. Get up there, my boy.
Sugar, congratulations. Enjoy some time, Bob.
Now is the time. Now is the time. He's been in. It was a hell of a fight. He's put in months preparing for the fight. It all came out great because of his heart and his belief in himself. I think this is the time to say good night and let him enjoy it with his friends, with his wife. And let's have a round of applause for the heavyweight champion of the world and the greatest fighter that we've seen in a long, long time.
And we'll
Get up there, my boy.
Yeah, give it up. We'll see you in Atlanta with Nico Ali Walsh on the 23rd. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. I think I want to take a photo.
Good night, everybody.
All right, so that's the presser, man. I don't know who stuck around for that. So that was the presser. Wilder's obviously gone to hospital. PMC, undisputed. Yeah, you guys can unmute. Rafa, what's going on, Rafa? Yeah, man. Boy. Wilder, boy. No excuses. You got any excuses? You got any excuses today, Roy? Hey, yo, bro. Eddie Hearn. That's their faces when Wilder knocked out bloody. When Fury knocked down Wilder, boy. It's like, oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh man, what a night. Oh my god. This is my little thing when I met Fury in it. This is the first and only time that me and Fury. What's this?
He comes to undisputed champion. I'm not going in there for the knockout.
Hello!
You're not going in for the knockout, you're just going to take your time.
No, he's going to knock him out.
He's going to knock him out, Tyson.
Sure, one round.
One round? I don't know. He's never been stopped though, Tyson.
If Yui can't knock him out in a round, it means Yui's shit.
Hey, Tyson said your shit. So what?
That was my little interaction with Tyson Fury, boy. So it was a brief time, but yep, I talked to the champ. You know what I mean? It was a brief time, but hey, man, it's what it is, man. This boxing game, boy, you never know, man. I pull everything on Wilder. Wilder tried his best. He just ain't got it. Yeah, Wildlife. He tried. Hey, you guys, do me a favor. Can you farm us a video up? And if you haven't subscribed, can you subscribe, please, to the channel? I really appreciate it. It helps with the visibility of the channel. You know what I mean? For you guys first come in. I always do boxing and cover the fights with my guys. And what we witnessed right there was a classic, man. It was a modern day classic. That's what we witnessed right there. You know, between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, man. It's just one of them heavyweight fights that you had to see. You know, had to see live. In fact, three of them fights there, they're the most exciting free fights you've ever seen. You know what I mean? But Wilder, boy, God, Fury, what a thing, epic. That punch, yeah, that 1-2, Wilder on the floor was horrid. What horrid. I don't think Wilder's ever going to be the same after that, Dwayne. Nah, I don't think so. That was, yeah, go ahead. Undisputed, go ahead. Talk your piece.
No, I was just gonna say, bro, like you're right. You had to. This isn't a replay fight. You had to watch it live.
Yeah,
like, you had to. It's not going to be the same. Watching it tomorrow morning, even if you don't know the result, it's not going to be the same. You had to be up at night watching that fight live to just feel like when Fury got dropped, I was like, what is Wilder gonna actually rewrite history? Is he gonna dispel all the things people were saying on his name? But it didn't end up like that. It didn't end up like that.
100%, man. Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. Come on in. Your man's what I know Rafi's on it, you know. Even after the hey, listen, Rafi, I'm saying you link now. You see, it's funny, right? What AJ went down a lot before. It's funny, AJ and Wilder have both gone down. It's funny, you know, that fight is just so out the window, it's ridiculous. It's done. It's so done, and that's the fight I really wanted to see. But in a way, I kind of think in my mind who would have won. Maybe Wilder would have won. Maybe AJ won. But it doesn't matter. Tyson Fury beat Vladimir Klitschko long time ago. You know what I mean? When Wilder was a champion, and or was it around the same time or whatever?
No, Wilder was champ.
Tyson Fury been a champ as near around the same time as Wilder, and the true champ, the cream is always right to the top.
Yeah.
And that's Tyson Fury, man. He's too complete. He's so rounded, man. The man's rounded, man. When I mean rounded to everyone, he's the total package. You want a boxing side, he's your man. You want to tie him up and lean on him, he's your man. He's 6'9". He's got a long reach. He can turn southpaw to orthodox. He can move. He can go punch going forward. He can punch going backwards. He's got a chin. Yeah, he's got a chin. Because, bro, you think you could... Bro, like you said, man said it. When he got hit, the way he said it, the ripple effect of the going down Tyson. Yeah, bro, you can see the ripple effect of when Tyson got hit on his head as the vibrations went down through his body. And that man had the courage to get up. Yo, you can't take it away from him. Wilder done well as well, but he's bro, the man's too class, man. The man's got too much class. It's gonna take a real big guy to beat Fury.
You know,
because Wilder's one of the heaviest punches in the division, and he did him.
The punch.
Yeah, like there's a lot of tricky guys like Frank Sanchez and Usyk. They're tricky, but when he grabs you, the thing is when he grabs you, he's like, Tyson's like, well, bomb this. I'm just gonna grab you. I'm just gonna hold you and beat you up. You know what I mean? He can do whatever he wants to you, at that point. And you as an opponent, doesn't matter how fast you are, you still have to get past the reach. He's the tallest heavyweight champion in history. You know what I mean? Look at he's 6'9". Like, bro, his reach is longer than everyone else's. Wilder's reach was comparable as well, because Wilder's like 6'7". But Wilder
don't know how to use his reach. That's the problem.
He was landing his reach, but Fury's just more rounded.
You see the way Fury was. So you see when like Wilder was trying to just land the right hand, Fury would just jab in. He would just jab in. That would fuck up all of Wilder's plans. Wilder set up something. Fury would just flick a jab in his face, and Wilder's like, shit, I have to reset. So he just didn't know how to use.
You can't bank on getting cheap replacement for Mark Breland. Wilder never respected Mark Breland, right? In the way he did, because Mark Breland gave him a great game plan in the first. See the way Wilder fought Fury in this fight, he should have did that in the first fight. That's how he should have did in the first fight, but he didn't respect it enough. You know what I mean? Clowning, showboating. He thought he was
overweight and out of shape, and
the jab to the body. That's what he should do. Why didn't he commit to him to the body when he was in the first fight? That's what he was. If he did that in the first fight, Fury would have been in trouble, man. Jabbing him to the body like that.
Fury would have been. We've seen it, DJ. When was the last time the jab to the body?
And that's what Mark Breland told him to do. But you see, because they put that weight on, it goes, I need to be stronger. I mean, who told you to bench press? I mean, you don't need to be bench pressing nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you. It helped him for a bit, in terms of absorbing, but he had nothing. It killed his arms, man. It killed his arms.
Legs and killed his arms. Yeah.
Killed his arms, man. He still knocked him down though. But he just couldn't finish him. I need to see that long count everyone's talking about.
You have to rewatch it.
It ain't gonna help. I tell you, even if I watch it, I'm not on the bullshit.
No. So he got to me, when I was watching it, he got up even if it was a normal count, he got up intent. But the referee was doing fuckeries when he said 6, and then he's like moved around, he's checking him, and then he didn't pick up the count from the outside. He just said 6 again, and I was like, what's going on here? But Fury he would have been up. He would have been up anyway. But anyway, it doesn't matter about the long count.
Nah,
as you
don't matter
said,
about the long
yeah.
count.
If you was gonna knock man out, you should have knocked man out.
You still had an opportunity to knock him out. If you want to sit there and tell us that fight should have ended, and Fury was just getting up, and the referee was be brave enough to end that fight there, he wouldn't have did that. You know what I mean?
No.
The referee gave them both of the, and the referee was on Fury about knocking the back of the head. Like, but the thing is that the thing, Wilder should have knocked him in the back of the head as well. I don't want to hear the bullshit, man. I don't want to hear all them boys out there, right? For months or years, they've been on this shit. You're gonna have to do something else with your life. Because the AJ fans will have to do something with their life as well. Them AJ fans, they went for a rough time, you know. So the only redemption they got is seeing Wilder getting banged over now, you know. and the Fury fans, hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. When I was watching that press conference, the amount of racial stuff I saw in the chat, you know what I mean? I saw Bear King Kong Gorilla, I saw the M word up and down, and I'm like, yo, I don't know the way these fans come from. Like, that was a great fan for boxing. That's what our sport is, the best sport in the world. Fury, and you know what? Hey, listen, UK keeps a belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We needed that belt. We needed it.
The traveler come back. I don't know, because you know how the UK feel about travelers. I don't know. We know how they are. I don't think. I don't know. Is he gonna come back with a raptual, open air in the bus thing? I don't know, man.
No. But we needed that belt regardless. Look, if it has to be Fury with the belt, it has to be Fury with the belt. We needed the belt, man. We needed it. Otherwise, British boxing was going to be in a bad way because AJ had it on his back for a while. Whatever anyone says, man resurrected British boxing. Then Fury was there, but he was doing a bit of nonsense, like taking time out of the ring, not fighting consistent. Now, if we lose all the heavyweight belts and then no proper boxing on Sky, BT Sport looking like they're trying to cut out the game, it weren't looking good. We needed that belt.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
We need.
You're right about. Yeah, you're right about that. Well, while they're walking out like that, it's bad. But he said he put his hand out to shake his hand. He didn't want to shake his hand.
Disgusting vibes.
Nah, not really, because he still believes the man cheated in the first fight. So if he did it,
you can't do that, man.
If I can't talk for him. If he feels the man cheated, he feels the man cheated, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Anyway,
look at this, bro. Like Tyson Fury headlock, the king, Wilder.
Nah, you don't know.
That's what man's on you. There's these people.
You man are doing that. Don't know nothing about, but you don't know about inside fighting. You don't know about grappling, clinching. You man don't know nothing about boxing.
Man, the propaganda's real out here, bro. Tim Witherspoon. It was like a Rocky movie. Former heavyweight champion Tim Witherspoon. I was actually trying to get, bro. I was reeling off some good interviews. Yeah, I was trying to get. I actually was going to get Tim Witherspoon, but he actually working for TalkSport for the UK.
Did you see him costing Wilder? He was at the
Yeah. Wilder didn't want to answer the question. See, Wilder's got people around him who love him and protect him, but that's some fake shit. You know what I mean? Mark Breland reacts. They got Mark Breland reacts. How's Mark Breland react? He ain't react there. They fight hype. They say Mark Breland reacts to the knockout. Man, come on, dog. Like, stop the Marlowe's corner.
Next in the interview, then EJ about this fight.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna probably, Mr. Bashir. I'll probably Joe Joyce's mom again. I'll probably Eddie Mustafa Muhammad and then what's his name again? Harold the Shadow Knight. Probably get one of him. You know, I have to do my rounds in it. You have to do your rounds on this one. But you know what? First and foremost, I come to you guys. Your channels and you guys, and I'm sure you guys you're gonna upload to your channels and see what you take, because that's what everyone's doing right now. I wonder what thing you said. You know what I'm saying? I wonder. And then most of the time, type LDBC. The propaganda's real, bro. Man was headlocking Wilder. Man, the long count. Oh, what's this shit? Now Wilder, that knockdown was cold, bro. That knockdown was cold.
Which horrid. There's 5. Which one?
The one that he finally got dealt with, bro. The one where he's just laid. Yeah, I'm watching it now, bro. And then, bro, I don't think people really actually have took on board how devastating that knockout was. Like I said before this, and I put it down, that this fight, both of them not going to be the same. Wilder's not the same no more.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. So you see
his punch resistance is gone, man. His punch resistance is gone, bro.
Like you see in the first fight when everyone's screaming, they should have let him go out on the shield. Cool. Let him go out on the shield. But while we were watching this fight, you're thinking, Wilder's getting fucked up.
Yeah,
he needs to go back to his kids, and he's not getting, because Fury weren't knocking him out. He's eating them punches from round 3 to round 11. It's not good.
Nah,
it's not good. Like Wilder's not going to be the same. What I don't think Wilder's boxing again. Personally, I think he's going to retire. I don't think he's boxing again.
He's not. Nah, he's not going to retire. Nah, he's not going to retire. He's just going to take. He gonna take a long rest. Yeah, long, because the thing is, the $1 million paydays is gone, bruv. Like that's the worst thing. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, that's just like that's. I mean, that's what they were. Because the thing is, the reason why he even dragged Fury out is to get a name so he can go back to AJ and say, look what I did. You know what I mean? And that shit that shit gone wrong, bro. That shit gone horribly wrong. So it's like, you know, and then they like, bro, the page. Remember, he's got a rich lifestyle. He got that girl. They're all of them cost money, man. He got all them yes men. He got them yes men and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
I don't think he'll be the same. Even Fury took. As we said, that knockdown. That's not. Fury might not be the same. He's still the best in the division, but like.
Well, you know, the thing is that you got to get to it. You got to take a lot to get to that chin, bruv. That's why I know you got to take a lot to get to that chin, bro. And where you got Wilder, you should see the final picture. Let me put this picture up, right? I'm gonna put this picture on the screen. Look at this picture. And you know, I don't even like this picture, yeah, but you have to look. This picture's dread, you know. This picture here kills it, you know. Wilder, right? On his knees, man, like bending down to this is the one. Look at this picture now. For the brothers, yeah. For the brothers,
this crazy.
Yeah.
This looks crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That looks. It's like he's tamed it. No, probably
no. We can't run with that agenda. Yeah.
I prefer this one. I prefer that one.
That's better.
That's better. You know what I mean? But this one. But look at this one. It's like an old drunk. See, this one's it, bruv. You know how you would have pull it, bruh. Listen, if I was American now, I think all them people who support one, they're taking some liquor right now, hard liquor. Pour the liquor right now. They take that, bruv. They feel how AJ, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. When AJ lost, I was doomed. You know, I ain't gonna lie. When AJ lost last week, I was pissed, bruv. But that Fury, fucking look at this. Look at the desire of this man here. He wanted it bad. He wanted it bad. He's like, you stop making excuses, bruv. Sometimes that's why it's not good to make excuses. Even if you feel that way, like just talk between your team, but don't publicly say what you said. You know what I'm saying? Fury's a man. The man's talking, bro. Now when he talks now, people ain't gonna say he ain't chat shit when they get rid of him. You know what I mean? You know,
man said you have to listen when I'm speaking.
You have to
I'm
listen.
the champ now.
Yeah. Let me what's hey. Go on.
The chat's gone. I knew he was gonna lose when I saw that skirt.
Who's that? Fury or Wilder?
Wilder.
Yeah, the skirt. Do you have a skirt on?
Yeah.
Real? Oh shit! Oh, this Michael. What's up, Michael? Yeah, wondering how the LDPC react. That's what I'm saying. There you go. I'm watching. Yeah, like, bro, everyone's want to see what they're up to. The next day, everyone's going to the LDPC channels to see how they're taking this thing. That's what everyone's on. All of them, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, see how they're dealing with this. See, they're not sleeping in their bed. They're not sleeping. Let me hear what Spencer Fearon.
Hennessy's out now.
Yeah. Hey, Spencer Fearon. Let me hear what Spencer Fearon and Tunde have to say about this.
Cool.
Come on down. If you don't know that,
no, let's skip to the thing, man.
Listen, bro, I'm fighting you, bro.
Yeah, trust me. There's a time where you have to say the boxing ain't working.
It's time to fight.
It's time to fight.
No, but
and I'll be honest with you. When was I think I said it when we was around 7. I said conditioning is gonna play the part, and I feel that this is where the longevity. Who's that? Is that Lennox?
Where?
Jumping up and down.
So this is after, they look doomed, you know. Spencer looks doomed.
Yeah.
Conditioning of Fury, the years of running that road, you know, being a boxer from as a kid, the sacrifice.
It makes a difference, doesn't it?
I hear what Tunde is saying and that, but like.
Yeah,
Wilder was trying to fight him though. He weren't boxing. He was trying to fight.
Goes out.
He just weren't good enough.
EG London says, and you got to respect Wilder after a performance like that because he showed.
People are saying Scott let it go on for too long in the chat.
Who's too long in the tooth?
He's saying, EJ, what did you think of Scott letting it go on so long? Question mark.
Of who letting it go so long?
Malik Scott.
Nah, Malik did the right thing, man. He let Wilder do. Wilder, that's what
That's
what Wilder paid for. Nah, I don't think the fact that have been stopped. I don't. But Wilder looked out of it though for fucking.
I think it should have been stopped.
I don't. Which round? Which round?
I would say 9 or 10. Wilder was.
You couldn't stop the fight though. You couldn't have stopped.
No, you can't. But like,
because you know why? Wilder. Yeah, because Wilder's still relying on that one take it, but Fury, the thing is, Fury's moving his head. See, Wilder's trying to find out. Fury started to move his head into the punch as well.
Yes,
you know what I mean? It's like you're trying to hit the man. The man's
crazy, dude.
Yeah, the guy's got defense. He's got everything, man. Wilder was just taking it flush, man.
Hey, you see someone who needs to actually train with Fury. Fucking Joshua Boatsy.
Yeah.
He don't move his head at all. He needs to be in that Fury camp every day, taking that shit in.
He might do that. He might do that. Now it's with Virgil Hunter, but right now, like a lot of them guys, yeah, you can change the trainer. No, you can change the trainer, but it's not in some of them guys there. Their deficiencies and the world level is gonna play a part. That's why some people stay long in the amateurs, develop. But depending who's coaching you. Like me, I've always tried to improve the fighter that I'm with, and try to add something onto them and make them better. But some trainers, they actually see a fighter and they think they should all be like that. Some people ain't got the IQ, you know. But I look at Fury and you look at him and you go, the guy's intelligent. He does whatever he needs to do to win. You know what I mean? If I need to come forward, see do you hear what he said? Yeah, he said I was actually looking to knock him out. I never really, I kind of forgot about that. I thought he's gonna outpoint him, but nah, he actually goes, no, I wanted to stop him. Because he's saying all them things he's saying about I lied and cheat. And you can clearly see there were no egg weight or none of that. There were no floppy clubs. None of that shit. Yeah, I used Wilder's face when I saw the intro. He's like, you talked yourself with some shit now. You're going to... And another thing as well, from that hit on the head, yeah, from the so-called egg weight or whatever, he ain't recovered from the beat down he got on the second fight. You could clearly see he was punchy. He was punchy, you know what I mean? You know what? The Malik and them not having people love you. They're just taking your money, bro. You're a fool, man.
Hey, all those people that I thought, a couple clips on YouTube and Twitter of Wilder throwing a straight right hand with Malik that's gonna solve everything. Oh, you lot are drunk.
Yeah. Let me what Tunde's saying, because Tunde, I think they're calling the fight. I want to hear their live reaction when it's over. Let me see. Let's play this.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, Fury.
Ooh.
Oh, good uppercut, man. Wilder. Good uppercut. Right hand. That was a good uppercut, Spence.
Listen.
Oh, my goodness.
I've been tired guy, you know.
That was a good uppercut by Wilder. And it was off the left foot.
You don't know what Wilder to win, though, innit? You don't know what Wilder to win.
Yeah, but they're on the black empowerment tip over everything.
Of course. Like, we are. Listen, everybody. I don't know how many people's on the line.
That's why I want to see thingy to be weird.
450. Oh, you see that right?
Them ones where you're gassing up the uppercut too much.
This is an incredible fight, you know.
I want to see. I want to hear. Yeah, when Wilder get flattened, I want to hear what they have to say, bro. I wait till you because it's coming up.
You're gonna hear that fake enjoyment.
They're both amazing athletes.
They are
amazing athletes.
Wilder, man. Usually in them situations, black people usually get the better, but not this time, bro.
Amazing. Here we go. Here we go.
Can't even ride for Wilder. Too many excuses.
Fury comes out again on the front foot.
Nah, you can't.
Wilder circling to his left.
When Fury
going straight into.
Fury put it on
him. Good right hand.
Fury put it
by
on him.
Fury
put it on him.
They're both inside. Fury looks to get close or let his arms go free.
Fury's gonna done him, bro.
Stepped into that right hand and
1,
smashed
2,
his head into the camera.
Fury.
Here it comes.
Wilder's legs go.
Here we go.
Left hook.
Here we go. It's coming.
Right, left foot. Oh my goodness. Right hand to the body by Fury.
When Wilder went down, he went down.
Fury
slow,
is doing
bro.
good work in that.
He's doing good work. He's messing him around as well while he's in there, leaning.
Oh, back of the head.
How was Wilder not got a left hook?
It's not good.
And you know the funny thing about all them man there telling Wilder lies about champ. All them man there lying to him, bro. Lying to him.
It made it worse.
They fucked up his head. They're lying to him.
Left foot to the body by Fury. Right hand by Fury. Jab.
See? All Fury, see?
Fury lining him up for the right.
See, all Fury down
Left
the stretch,
uppercut by Fury.
Fury lining him up, see?
Physically bullying him.
Yeah, that's what he just got.
Bully boy.
But Wilder's still in there. Shots to the back of the head.
Ah, you see? You know what? They're
Left hook to the body by Fury. This is a grueling fight for both customers.
President said nothing. He's just sitting there. His eyes
Fury
popping
walks
up.
forward. Good body shot by Wilder, followed by a left hook. But he gets one on the back of the head, Spence.
He got down.
Yeah, back of the head.
They're counting it.
Back of the head.
This is the knockout. They're going crazy.
Oh, no, man.
It was the back of the head, man. This is a shot we keep talking about.
Nah, one.
Yeah,
Well done. Listen, I know Deontay Wilder is exhausted right now.
Exhausted.
And he's still sucking it up.
1-2 left hook by Fury. Left hook by Fury. Wilder unable to defend himself at this present moment.
Wait, what round are they manning?
And he wants to go out on his shield. If he's going out, he's going out on his shield.
Of course he does.
Right uppercut by Wilder. Body shot by Fury.
This is Wilder's last legs. It's coming down. I want to hear the reaction when Wilder goes down, though, Carl. That's the one.
Yeah, I feel like we're not near the round. That was round 11, isn't it? Saying that Wilder got dropped.
Right uppercut, the left hook. Right uppercut, right hand. Right uppercut by Fury.
That's what they're fighting.
Right uppercut again by Fury. Left hook by Fury.
The back of the head.
Overhand right by Fury.
While Wilder went down, he went
left hook by Wilder. 1-2 by Wilder. Oh, he's got Spence. The left hook. The left hook, the right hand. The left hook, the right hand.
Listen to me.
Wow.
Spence is hurting. Spence is hurting. Man ain't making no noise.
I'm thinking right now what I'm witnessing, you know?
No, I think
this is
when Wilder came. This is when Wilder
then
came
we
back.
see a picture of Deontay Wilder's wife. She doesn't know what's happening.
Nah,
listen to me.
This is a round before.
Wilder needs some CMOS.
them man. When they do commentary, they should say the round, man. You know what I mean?
Like, this sounds early, EJ.
Yeah,
because he's still surviving. Sylvester says this is a war. Two legends.
Them not done me on the long
count.
count.
Outside Colin This is exciting.
Them man have done me on the long count.
I guarantee you, BT ain't giving you this kind of commentary.
Trust me, I don't have to talk to them.
Well,
this is a bit crazy.
I'm telling you,
what? Great fight. Man's actually gonna fall asleep still. Sun's peeking into my room right now.
Yeah. I look forward to seeing your video come up later on in that. See what you have to say. After
100.
everything. Yeah. Hey, bless them, man. Thanks for coming.
Love EJ. Love.
All right, man. Nice one. Play care, bro. Peace. Do some more of this thing.
They both
round 11, right?
Wait a
round 11.
Is it 10?
Nah, 11.
Yeah, this is it, man.
Okay. This is Fury on his toes again. This is it. Coming forward.
It's about to get knocked down.
There is some conditioning going
Come on,
into this
man. You know you got to listen to this blinding up the place, bro.
Right hand. Inside work by Fury. Back of the head by Wilder. Back of the head and return by Fury. So, all right, cool, you do this to me. I'm doing it to you.
Wilder's hitting him on the back of the head as well, see?
Double jab. Hold out. Body shot.
Oh.
Clean right hand by Fury.
And he stood up to the right hand, Tony.
Two uppercuts inside by Fury.
Listen to me, yeah?
Made out of. Wilder is made out of something different.
Listen to me.
He's still firing back.
What a fight.
Right hand by Fury.
Man. Witness one of the greatest fights.
Right hand by Fury.
Take
Wilder all over the place. Left foot right hand and he's out. He is out, Spence.
Wilder's out.
Deontay Wilder has been knocked out.
There you go. That's what happened.
Clean.
What a fight.
He gave it all. He gave it
what a fight.
This was Hagler Hearns, but a longer version.
What a fight. You know what? God bless. No. Before we say anything about Tyson Fury, we have to big up Deontay Wilder. Simply because listen, the man said I'm going out my shield. He went out on his shield. He went out on 1,000 shields. we have to, more than anything, we got to salute Deontay Wilder. We got to salute Deontay Wilder. Swear down.
That was a hell of a fight.
And I'm telling you, that fight is taking a lot out of both of these men.
Yeah, they don't say no more. They don't say no more. And that's it.
In fact, now, you know, Wilder's a done. Wilder's a done.
Yeah, Wilder's, he might be a done, but Wilder's done as well. PMC. Come in, PMC. You want to go say something? I know you're still there, PMC. I see you still there. PMC's the last man standing. Let me unmute you. Nah, your mic's still muted, bro. Can't unmute because you don't want to be unmuted. PMC, you want to chat to the E. We'll see what's going on around the YouTube world, man. We'll see what other people are saying. Let's see what you need. Let's see how other YouTubers are saying. See what they're.
I just want to briefly talk about the fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Come on, let's get to it. Let's get to it, mate.
To prove that he beat Deontay Wilder. So all those people who are Deontay Wilder fans, I'm a Deontay Wilder fan.
I want to hear some exciting stuff, man. Wilder.
Really missed it.
What's that delay? What's going on there? They ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing.
I understand Tyson Fury wants fair and square.
Let me a T Street. Let me a T Street.
Beat it. The first of the 4-belt era for a heavyweight champion that's holding the WBC, which Tyson Fury had. I think Alexander Usyk is going to defeat Anthony Joshua again. I don't know what Anthony Joshua was thinking to go out there and try to outbox Alexander Usyk, but hey, you know. Also, I do feel that Tyson Fury should lose some weight, right? You know, Tyson Fury, let me tell you something. He has so many different styles to him, and he's not one known to gas out. But I do think he should lose a little bit of weight, you know, because it's like you're getting up, you're getting older now as a fighter. And I'm just like, bro, you know, I didn't like the style that he had, especially when he was getting caught, you know, with the short shit by Deontay Wilder. You know, it was a little scary. But anyway, let me see if anything new popped up. Damn, Deontay.
Oh my,
like, what does he really do next? And then come back fight Andy Ruiz? Andy Ruiz will probably ice him, but he can ice Andy Ruiz. Like, here's the thing. You know, I'm not confident, you know, to say that Deontay Wilder can mentally come back from this. Because look how he handled the second fight, his first defeat. I mean, losing to Tyson Fury, you know, the second fight after. Everything that came up, you know, all the, you know, first the suit, you know, being too heavy. This time he just wore a regular robe. That's what's up. In fact, let me see if we can pull that up for you. See if they have that clip up yet. If anybody didn't see his ring attire. I didn't really get a chance to analyze it. There was a couple of rope-a-dopes this week. Here we are.
Wilder went flying, boy.
We got his ring attire here if anybody want to see it. Hold on, it's coming up in a minute.
Let me show this picture.
I don't think Ruiz is a good fight for Deontay.
Let me show this picture. Let me see this picture.
Especially on the inside.
Come fly with me. Come fly. Let's go away. What a flying, bro. That's horrible, you know. That's horrible, you know. Horrible, man. That one on the rope. There's one picture got on the ropes, man. Well on the ropes as well. It's horrible, man. This one here, yeah, this one coming up, man. Horrible, man.
Yeah, the heavyweight division, man, is kind of like the Game of Thrones a little bit, you know. And now with Deontay Wilder losing twice and Anthony Joshua losing twice,
yeah,
dude should have fought. But hey,
see,
we're not gonna live in the past.
Yeah, see, told you, too late.
You know, you got Usyk, Tyson Fury.
Done.
Talking about like the top
PMC, you back?
Guys, you know, like it's a process of elimination. These guys are eliminating each other. I think Usyk beats Tyson. Tyson too slow now. I don't know about that though.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. I haven't made my decision on.
Look at that picture, man. Wild. Look at Wild on the ropes, man.
Hell of a fight.
Horrible, man. Man, that's terrible, man.
But here's the movers.
Them pictures are crazy.
Let's do our top 5 heavyweights before we bounce.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. I'm gonna hear that bullshit.
Let's see. I am going to go with
Tyson Fury is number 1 and Alexander Usyk's number 2. That's it. I don't even need to, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. That shit's crazy. That knockdown was something. That was something, bro. You know what I mean? That knockdown crazy. Wilder on the ropes like that. Everyone's talking about the joint, man. Frank Warren, the best. It was one of the best heavyweight fights I've ever seen. Oh, Bernard Hopkins in the change room talking to Tyson Fury. But some people are clowning Wilder. I don't clown him. Give him enough respect. Enough respect due. Who's that? Is that Mr. Bashir? There's Mr. Bashir. Wilder got wild, man. Well, actually, me call Mr. Bashir. I should call him McCall, innit? Man, shit was crazy, boy. One of the craziest knockdowns. Oh, you mean today, yeah. What do you think of the fight? Oh, man, she's crazy. Destiny. Destiny's funny. Oh, my God. That knockdown was something, innit? And then knockdown, son. That knockdown was truly Fury just... Let me call Mr. Bashir. I know he's around here somewhere. I'll name my cousin. Let me hear my cousin. What's he saying? Let me hear from my cousin.
Well, what a great fight that was. Entertaining. Give it to Wilder, but he couldn't beat the Fury. And I told you Fury's going to win. Good night to Wilder. Got knocked out. But a great fight, man. Good fight.
That's my cousin. Mr. Bashir. Yeah. That's why the heavyweight division is so special. You know what I mean? When you heavyweights, I think he's sleeping. Yeah, he's probably sleeping. That's why the heavyweight division is so special. You know what I mean? Nah, I don't feel like anyone to talk to at this point. Wow, Deontay Wilder, man. Look at that picture. Nah. Yo, bro, there's so many pictures. Look at this one. This one's a come fly with me. Come fly, let's go away. Yo, bruv. They got Wilder looking crazy out here, bro. The only way you can do it, like Fury was down, mental health, everything he talks about and stuff like, you know what I mean? Wilder was going to take him to court or whatever and said, I'm going to settle it. If you felt that way, you really believed that way, you should have put it on him, bro. But I don't know. I think that the effect of Wilder losing that way, I think he just, this guy's cheating, you know what I mean? What are you gonna say now? Look at these pictures. Like some of these pictures just like, yo, was I watching the same fight? I mean, that one there is bad, man. And that's when he fell off the rope and he just fell on his face. I know the other guy is talking that, but I don't think he's gonna be the same no more. I just don't think so, man. Not me. AJ Wilder, that's done, man. That's the fight I wanted to see. They're not undefeated. Both of them got 2 losses each. So they should have found a way to make that fight happen. Instead, Wilder Fury, and now it's going to be AJ. AJ is not beating Fury in regards to how weight AJ's fighting, losing weight. I don't know, man. Fury's he's very mentally strong. He's very, very, very mentally strong, and he's got the trainer Sugar Hill. Bro, you could hear the strategy going on in there. The way he changed it up, man. He said, yo, get this guy out of here, bro. You know what I mean? He told him what Fury needs to hear at the right time. What epic. No, it's an epic fight, though. That's all I can say. What you witnessed tonight was a classic. It's why we love boxing. A classic. Absolutely classic. You know what I mean? No two ways about it. One of the greatest heavyweight fights you've ever seen. Yeah, man, I shouldn't take this picture off the screen. I can't be embarrassing Wilder like that because he was valiant, man. It was a valiant effort, you know what I mean? But the better man won, and that better man won, and that's it. You know what I mean? These two will go down in history as one of the greatest fights you've ever seen. Two of the biggest men. Maybe not the most skillful, but heart, desire, will, knockouts, boxing ability, everything you'd want in a title fight. Everything you'd want in a title fight. And you guys, hats off to both of them. You know, I didn't give Fury too much credit. He showed me so much what he's made of, and Wilder showed much he's made of as well. Wilder he's limited. That's what it was. It was just limitation. The limitation of Wilder. What he learned these skills as he grew, learning in boxing. It caught up with him. You know, and relying on your one right hand when another guy had other things. He didn't rely on this power. He relies on work rate, head movement, and everything. You know, and that's what it comes down to in boxing. In fighting, there's other skills, and the wrestling, what Fury was doing, first class, leaning on him, hitting the shots inside, that was wearing Wilder out. Wilder never once tried to fight him inside. I think that would have made a difference, man. You know, as he mowed Wilder should have started hitting him inside. He just Wilder doesn't want to do certain things. I think Mark Brady said he doesn't like to do road work. Yeah, it was like the preliminary, Jeremy. It was like the preliminary. Wilder didn't want to do certain things. He didn't want to do. You know, Mark Breland said he didn't like certain things, and consequently, that's what's cost him the victory. And Fury, on the other hand, he'll do whatever it needs, wherever you can see that man, right? This man Fury, yeah, he'll do whatever it takes to win. You know what I mean? Did he cheat? I don't know, but it doesn't matter about that now. But this man, look at the desire and the passion in that man, and this is after he got knocked down. You know, remember he got knocked down, you know, by Wilder hit him vicious with a vicious knockdown, man. Violent knockdown. I mean, look at this. Look at these fights. Every fight they've been in, the two of them is laying down. This is like from the first fight and the second fight. And in the second and the third fight, both of them was down. You know what I mean? Like both of them. Jeez, man. Yeah, I'm about to have to see. You know what? When I'm bored, yeah, I might have to watch the first two fights, yeah, and then find the third fight. And all Fury needs the big payday, and he's out of business. He's a problem in the division, and he shows that even you can take more than a big punch to take him out. You know, because Wilder can hit, and he took what Wilder had. AJ can hit, and he probably take what AJ his. Usyk doesn't hit as hard as the Eva. He's a good boxer, but he ain't gonna outbox Fury. And if he does, Fury will start to fight him. So whatever you bring, he's gonna be it. Tyson Fury is the name. Fighting is the game. Am I a fan of Tyson Fury? I guess so. I guess he's won me over. I ain't gonna lie, he's won me over. You know what I mean? He's won me over because I love boxing, innit? And I can't take away. Where would Tyson Fury fit in history? Well, I gotta believe that if all them great fighters, I think he could beat quite a lot of them actually, because he uses size and everything. Lennox Lewis would have been an interesting one. Lennox Lewis would have struggled with him though. The Mike Tyson fight, same thing. Muhammad Ali would have been interesting versus Tyson Fury. That would have been interesting. George Foreman, a bit flat-footed, and Ken Norton and all them guys, Joe Frazier, they can all hit in that, yeah. But Fury's there. He's there with them. He's a blatant Hall of Famer right now. First ballot Hall of Famer. Fury goes straight in. Vladimir Klitschko, Deontay Wilder 3 times. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like Dillian White's coming up. He's some of the defenses he can make as well. He can make some nice changes against him and Dillian White, a UK rival. Hopefully Dillian White gets past Otto Wallim, and then we can get that, and then Dillian can get a shot at the belt. Can Dillian beat Tyson Fury? Most people don't think so. Dillian will give it a hard effort though. Tyson Fury has finally he's answered his critics. He's defended his belt. Oh, what's up, boxing pugilist? What's going on, bro? What's going on? Yo, you want to jump in, man? You can jump in, bro. You know what I mean? He's answered his critics, and he's come back and he's the heavyweight champion of the world, bro. I don't care that anyone says. Like, he's the heavyweight champion of the world. I know Usyk's got the belt, but no, he's the true heavyweight champion of the world. In my eyes, he solidified it tonight. On that fight there, that's the heavyweight champion of the world right there. You can change your mind all the time, But that, to me, that's how a heavyweight champion is, man. Shit. Until anyone can prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Like, Wilder at this point. What's the Wilder gonna do? He's gonna eat. Wilder's not the same no more. Yeah, he's got punching power, but I think Frank Sanchez could beat Wilder. The Luis Ortiz fight and these fights he's had been in, they paid his toll, man. He paid his toll. Fury's feather fisted. Then what's that? What's that saying when he knocked you out, bro? Yeah, shit. Or we go too much weights. Yeah, don't matter what you do. Yeah, there's always gonna be excuses, but I don't want to hear them anyway. Yeah, give Fury his flowers. The man won, and that's it. All right. Anyway, I thought my man would have jumped on. What's going on there? Salute to both. Yeah, both of them. Yeah, exactly. Especially Wilder. No one could question his heart. No, they can't. No, they can't. Amazing. He's just amazing, bro. Amazing. I sit down. People still talking about the long count. I actually need to go find the fight. Actually, let me see if I can find the fight. And but I guess not, man. I'm not interested. I'm not gonna take no credit away from it. I'm not gonna take no credit away from it and do that long count shit. I don't want to hear nothing like that. Yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about the long count. If it was count, then Wilder should have done something about it on the next go around. On the next go around, Wilder should have stopped him, stuck him to the canvas. You know, when you knock a man down, that's it. All right, that's it, people. There's nothing more. I can't be talking to myself thin air for that long. You guys could talk forever, man. Man, actually, you know what? Let me see what else is out there. Let me see anything else out there. Everyone's gonna give the Wilder ain't doing no talking. No way. Let me hear you know what? Let me hear some of the LDBC. Let me see what they said. 78. Come on down. Let me hear what he said. Has he even made a video? Some of them won't make a video. Okay, Deontay Wilder. That's 1 hour ago. Let me hear what he said. Oh shit, these people. Let me see. They're so proud of Wilder. Okay. They hurt, where? Let me hear what they said.
General Africa, my brother in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Because God aren't ashamed of Wilder. God.
Yeah, I want to hear that shit.
Let me read these super chats. We're gonna cook. Drizzy KO, salute to you in the super chat. He says, Wilder's the dog. Black Steel, the best in boxing. Yes, please. We got military mistress and bodybuilder. Salute to the homie in the super chat. Much love, much appreciation.
Yeah, he just collecting donations of Wilder's corpse, man. Let me hear what my good fellow says, bro. Let me hear what my good fellow says. What he said. Immediate rematch. Let me hear what he said.
Well, 4 blanks. Come on, man. Let me get out of here, man. I gotta get ready to go to sleep, man. Peace. Appreciate it, everybody.
Yeah, everybody.
Hey.
Let me see this.
It's the most gangster shit you see at heavyweight. This is what we seen was in Peyton Barashnik a couple years ago or a year ago. They had to literally stop Wilder. They had to literally knock Wilder out cold. They literally had to knock Wilder out cold for him to stop. The referee was trying. I was hoping the referee wouldn't stop it. You know what? Fury had knockout on his mind a lot, but Fury couldn't get to the third punch in the combination. Clinching, like when he was in bad situations and Fury would smother himself, he wouldn't.
Yeah, I guess everyone's just going to talk about it, but I don't know that much. All right, I'm out of here, man. Yo, thanks for coming over, man. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't, if you can do me a favor, press the thumbs up on the button. Subscribe if you haven't done already. And share the video around, man. Share the video. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Congratulations to Tyson Fury. I'm out of here. Peace.